Pick the Nintendo Shack and pray. Frederick from Fire Emblem Awakening says, yo.
Welcome to this week's episode of the Nintendo Shack Podcast, episode 17.
Nope.
Why are you laughing at me?
Nope.
The echo cancellation was canceling about half of your stuff out.
Completely.
You told me that you could hear me perfectly.
And we can now. And now we can. But in that intro,
you were doing in the intro,
it's like it's got to like adjust to you. Try it again.
Take two.
Greetings, Koopalings.
There we are.
We're
back.
That, girl.
Welcome to the Nintendo Shack. Nintendo Shack.
Take
Nintendo
three.
Shack.
Take three. The cheeky Nando Shack. Let's
Welcome
go, baby.
to the Bento Box.
Greetings, Koopalings. Welcome to the Nintendo Shack, episode 417, The Return of Fox McCloud.
You did it.
I did it. I'm here.
You did it.
That intro was perfect, too. Why did it have to cut me out?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's funny because without the static right now, it makes sense. When you used to have it on, you've always kind of had this echo adjustment kind of thing going on.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm trying to combat that fuzzy sound, guys.
You sound great.
Listeners.
You're doing
That
good.
warm and fuzzy makes us feel good, though.
Mm.
I'm nostalgic for the fuzz. I know there's podcast folks out there like, I can't stand it. I like it.
Let's go, John 32. John 32 has the right idea. Let's fucking go. What a week. Yes, baby.
What a week.
It's back.
This has been a mega week for video games.
McCloud.
Yeah, it has. We've got a shit ton of news to get through. Not like quantity, just in,
quality.
I think quantity. There's like quantity too.
True.
More than most weeks.
Just a lot of conversation happening this week. It's been a big week in Nintendo land.
Yes.
Well, let's just quickly go through what we've been playing so that we can talk about the meat, the good stuff.
Well, me and Delvin have a story to share.
Oh, I want to hear a story.
This is like one of those movies where the interstitial plots just delve together and
they
make
connect.
The whole story. Yeah.
Everything turned up Millhouse.
Yes.
Okay, Rebecca, as you and everyone else in the world knows, I've been very torn on whether or not I should be getting one of these N64 systems that all the kids are raving about.
Oh, yeah.
And I've been waiting for this M64 just to kind of compare. I've just been a bit waffly. I haven't wanted to commit to anything yet. Everything about the analog sound amazing, but when it released, a lot of people had a lot of problems, and that kind of kept me at arm's length. I was like, I don't know. Let's see what the other one has first.
But this is different than the random one that Delvin was gifted the other week.
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
Totally different.
This is the one that I'm seeing pictures of online.
All right. So I almost bought an analog on 2 occasions. When they released a gold model, I was like, ooh, I always wanted the Toys R Us Gold 64. Ooh. I know it's not a Zelda thing, but it's a Zelda thing. Like that's the Zelda 64. Yeah. And I was like, ooh, I almost did it, but I held off. Thinking, you never know. Maybe the M64 will come in gold. Maybe they'll do something cool. They were like, we've got this Trident controller, and I'm not going to lie to you, that was a big sell for me because I like the Trident, And
the Trident meaning?
The bear claw. Like the M64's controller was supposed to look like the 3 prongs. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. So they showed off their controller this week, and it is just a Hyperkin fucking plastic. It is so cheap and basic. I was like, oh my God, I have been waiting on you for this. I was so let down. They said they were going to have the ultimate 64 controller, and they got the most bargain bin off the shelf shit. So I was like, all right.
Pass.
I've been doing I want to say pretty good, but
Can you use original N64 controllers on it?
You can. So that's not a deal breaker, but it's also not available yet. But based on that controller, yesterday I decided I'm going to get an analog. I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to get the analog.
Can you still order them?
Some. Most of them. So That's another reason why I didn't get the analog. The analog kind of screwed people over. I didn't want to say people like Yarden and Josh. People that waited all year and bought the first one and was like, I got to get it. And then they were like, here's all the fun colors.
I know.
Pretty shitty.
Yeah.
All of those fun colors, including gold, were sold out. But they still have like a ghost blue and a grape one. And they still have the black model. And I was
like
going to get one.
Atomic purple?
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
best one.
Yeah, debatable. But so I was going to get one, and I was looking around eBay. And I found one that was $250, and I was like, I sent that guy an offer. I was like, hey, would you do $200 on it? It seemed like a really good get. And just for giggles, because I know they're all sold out, I was like, what would a gold one be? Right? Like, what could I get a gold one for? Now, here's the deal. The gold ones seem to be in high demand, and many of them on eBay are over $500. They are $600. They are $700. They are,
Still cheaper than a PlayStation 5.
That's a funny joke. That is a very good joke, Rebecca. And then I find one gold 64 on an eBay store, brand new in box. They want $350 for it. I was like, that's a pretty good get.
Check out immediately before somebody else does.
So I messaged them and I go, will you do $300 on it? And I'm like, if they'll do $300 on it, I'll buy it immediately. And they messaged me back and they're like, we can't do it. Sorry. Like, it's just too low. But I noticed on their eBay profile that their logo looks professional. Like, it doesn't look like somebody's face like mine, like some selfie. It looks like a professional logo. So I click on it. They're a video game store. They have a lot of stuff. Ooh, let's Google that video game store. I Google it, and I go to it, and I'm looking through the website. No 64 to be found. I scroll to the bottom of said website, North Beach, Miami, Florida. And I pick up the phone, and I call Delvin, and I go, hey, Delvin, how far away from this store are you? And Delvin tells me,
it's right down the road.
10 or 15 minutes. I go, Delvin, I have a mission for you. I need you to go to this store and offer them $300 for
Oh my God.
And I just happened to be outside because my dad was teaching my son how to drive. So while Donnie's talking to me, telling me this, my son is wrecking my car.
That's
and I'm like,
don't blame you for stepping away from that one.
And I'm like, you know what? We can go do this. Let me go drop the dad off, and we'll go make this little mission trip. And sure enough, I drive down. It's North Miami Beach.
Delvin Jr.'s driving.
No, absolutely not.
Delvin's about to Tiger Woods upside down.
Exactly. So it was like 15 minutes away. So I drive to North Miami Beach. I get there. It's a little small shop. It's like really, it looks like they don't even like, it is a video game store, but it's not really, it's really like more of a Magic the Gathering.
It looked like a card shop or something.
Yeah. So there was all the nerds in there playing Magic the Gathering, and I'm looking around, and I don't see this system. So then I asked the guy there, and I'm like, hey, I just told him straight. I said, my friend is trying to buy one of these consoles, and he saw it online. Can you do $300 for it? He's like, yeah, sure. Of course, yeah, I'll do it $300. I ain't got to pay the eBay fees.
Yeah.
So then he pulls it from under a stack of junk. It was covered by Magic the Gathering stuff. And it still had the original sticker on it.
Yeah, it's sealed.
Price, it was sealed. The price they wanted to sell it for was $450.
What?
Yeah, they were selling it for $450. And I was like, he gave it to me for $350. He gave it to me for $300. He was like, it's $320 with the tax. I'm like, you know what? While I'm here, let me just buy a copy of Goof Troop for your Super Nintendo. He was like, I was just there. I just saw it. You're like, good choice, sir. I also love that game. I said, yeah, why the hell not? So I bought both of the copies. Oh, Donnie, got him.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
What a crazy coincidence. It just so happened to be that I just happened to know someone who just happened to be nearby.
And so they probably did that because they still would have had to ship it to you.
Of course.
But selling it to somebody in person.
And pay eBay fees.
Yeah.
Right. eBay fees,
So they got like $200 for it probably.
Plus, a lot of times with these local shops, cash is king. Arguing with someone online is one thing. Somebody walks in and is like, I'll buy this right now.
And I had cash.
Right.
Yeah. That matters.
Cash. Like, here you go.
Wow.
So now I will soon be the proud owner of a
Very
gold
nice.
analog 3D. I will have my gold system.
That is a good story.
I
And
bought
was
a
gonna
gold.
send it
I
over.
bought a black and gold flash cart just to match, and I already have a gold Retro Fighters controller, so I'm good.
Yeah. And he asked me, did I want the controller that came with it? Like, nah,
Absolutely not.
that's just trash. Nah.
They were selling a one of those Tomy, like, wired, analog
Tomy is
fake.
still in business?
I believe so. Or is it
Yes,
Tomy?
correct.
Tomy? I always said Tomy.
Tomy?
It's Tomee, I think.
Oh,
Something like
Tommy?
that, yeah.
Tommy? Could be Tommy.
not the company I'm thinking of.
So
That's a good story.
Yeah.
I hope
And
you enjoy it.
I
What were some
tried
of the
to-
problems that people were saying with it? I don't remember what that was.
there were a lot on launch. I think they fixed most of them, but on launch, a lot of the 8-bit controllers did not work
Didn't
right.
work.
They were either too sensitive or they disconnected. That's why a lot of people were pissed, because 8-bit just released a revision on the 64 controller that comes with a wireless adapter to make it better. So a lot of people were pissed. They're like, I just bought controllers. So it was that. And then, like the flash carts didn't work. I think for
That's
the
what I was
first
worried about.
month or two, none of the flash carts worked. I think a lot of third-party controllers never worked, right? Like they said it would work with everything, and it basically only worked with the 8-bit controller unless you plugged it in. Like the NSO controller didn't work. A lot of the other controllers didn't work. So there were a lot of QA issues with the analog that kept me from jumping in. And I do think they've had several updates. I think most of that's been somewhat ironed out. And of course, I'm not buying the 8-bit controller, so I'm not gonna suffer that. I'll have my own controllers. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
That's so
And
exciting.
I get to jump in there and check all that stuff out, and it's coming at a good time to get back on track. I played a lot of Pacopia yesterday and kind of didn't want to. That was a weird thing. Like I was getting to a point where I was like, maybe I should put Pacopia on the back burner. Not because I'm not enjoying it at all. It's just because there's a lot of things I want to play. And I feel like Pacopia is a game that I'm going to play for like 5 years.
That's how I'm treating it. I'm playing
Yes.
it kind of in the background.
Yeah. So I was like, gonna play something else. And I was like, well, I haven't played Pacopia all week. So let's just get in there and do some stuff. And then I'll call it a time and maybe we'll play Monsters. And then I played Pacopia for like 8 hours. Like that's how, like the moment I start playing Pacopia, I can't stop playing Pacopia.
Josh rolled credits on it, and like he's in that post scheme, like he has like the things unlocked to make building easy. So he's building all these cool houses and stuff. It's amazing.
It is amazing.
I'm still going slow through it.
I think I figured it out last night. And if I did, I'm not real happy about it. I have yet to really crack how to play co-op. I keep waiting for something to show me in the game how to play co-op. So last night I finally searched it because I want to get, I think I'd play it more if Melissa was playing with me. And what I learned from a video lesson, I don't know if it's true or not, but that you can
can't
only
play
play local co-op through game share?
No. Well, wait. I don't know. So,
You can
okay,
get
there's
game
two-
share, but you have to go to a specific Pokemon Center to get it in the game, and then you can game share, and you and somebody else can play together on the same island.
Yeah, I don't know about game share. There's two multiplayer things. You can either have, and we've been doing it local multiplayer in both of our copies, so that would be different than what you're doing.
Right. I don't want to
Where
buy a second copy of the game.
if we go to each other's regular save file, like our regular town, island, whatever you want to call it, it's very limited what you can do. You can run around, you can talk to the Pokemon. You can't use any of your items or abilities. You can't even open your inventory. So like it prevents you from giving each other items. It prevents you from gifting Pokemon things. It prevents you from putting out blocks. It prevents you from doing any of that. I think to try to prevent it so that like people won't come and mess up your town. If you want to cooperatively build in the same spot, you have to do it on a cloud island, which
And you
is
still need
separate
2
from
copies
your
of the game,
normal.
right?
I guess so. I don't know. I assume
I think
that you
this-
could game share, but it sounds like maybe you can't.
You can game share. You can. That's what I saw last night. To
Okay.
game share, I have to run, and I can get there. I have to run all the way to this Pokemon Center that's, I guess, across that long land bridge that I haven't gone over.
Oh,
And they
that's
do
like,
say,
yeah.
somewhat spoilery, like you may spoil some things, but if you get to that Pokemon Center, from there you can launch game share and you can both play.
I'm pretty sure, and I haven't gotten to this point of the game yet, but I'm pretty sure that's like either the end game area or the
Yeah,
post game area.
I think so, yeah. Because they say, I'm not going to, there's a spoiler warning. They're like, I'm not going to tell you what happens, but they were like, but if you
I
go
did
here,
immediately go in
something's
there
going to
as soon
happen.
as it told me that warning. I said, I'm going.
Yeah. I'm going to have to do the same because I want to try it out. Because I want to talk about the other thing I've been playing. Well, we played all night last night, and that's the Mario Wonder Bella Bell Park
How is
edition.
it?
All right. Single player, I mean, continues to be great. Mario Wonder's amazing. However, the single player content are like these challenge missions that get thrown out across the world. This is the same way Kirby did it. Like they just scattered missions. The difference being Kirby was like, here's a menu where you can just play the new levels. This one is not. It's like you have to go there and go find the level to play. Not a big problem. However, playing it this way, where I've already beaten the game, feels it's like it would be better if I just played it as I was playing the game, and those levels just appeared and I just played. To the point where it's like, I don't know if I'm actually. It makes me just want to restart. I'm like, maybe I should just start the game over because I've got because Mario Wonder was what 2 years ago, 3 years ago,
about 2 years ago.
I've got all these badges and all these things, and to be honest with you, I don't remember half of that. I'm like, I don't really know half of this anymore. Like, so I was just thinking maybe replaying the game. But that's not why I bought the DLC. I bought the DLC because I've been rather excited by some of these trailers because the multiplayer games seem kind of Nintendo landy. And I was like, ooh, that looks cool. So me, Jack, and Melissa sat down last night to play. And I can confirm that some of these things are the closest mini games that we've had to Nintendo Land since Nintendo Land. There's a little bit of DNA there. So, for example, there's a hide and seek level where the other players can be shapeshifters. You can turn into the Wonder Flowers and hide in the background, and another character has to run around and like you can turn the lights out so you can move around. Yeah, prop hunt. It's prop hunt. Yeah.
And that's in Pokopia too.
Yep. So that's all there. There are like battle modes where you shoot each other with like bubble guns or like spring fists. You try to knock each other off. There are these really fun platform games where it's like a smash stage of platforms, but every platform has a limited number of like contacts that you can touch it, and you can like hit it with something, you can jump on it. But once that platform's number runs out, the platform disappears.
Okay.
And it's who can just stay less. So I got like the fire flower and just immediately started pelting every other platform that I wasn't on. And you should see Jack like trying to jump to stay alive. He's like, no. So it's like that frantic multiplayer fun. There's enough there that like I don't regret it. But again, with a caveat, there is a whole section, a multiplayer section that requires online that I thought if I played locally with a group, because you have to be in like a group party or whatever they call it, that you can play what appears to be like some dual screen type games, like where things are different on different systems. So like one of the things that I saw was like someone can draw on a system. You can like Mario Maker levels out while another person like runs across them. However, I discovered last night that we can't play any of them without a second copy of the game.
Oh.
There's no local co-op ability to play those levels at all. You either have to play with your friends online or you can play with another system that has the game. And that's a bummer. I was like, that's kind of the whole reason why. It's like there's this Wii U capability sitting there for the Switch 2 to do, but Nintendo won't walk through the door to do it. Like they're just right up against it. Just there's a little taste of what it could be. I'm like, damn it, Nintendo. Why can't I just play? I have multiple systems. But you can't. I can't do it with Game Share. With Game Share, you're not allowed to play those games with Game Share. You can either play online or you can play with somebody else with a copy of the game.
That's too bad.
So I may be on the hunt for a cheap copy of Wonder one day. I can throw into the Switch Lite and maybe try those. I won't pay a lot for it, but I want to try them. Like the Wii U fanatic in me wants to see it. I want to see what those games are like and how close. Because since the moment I played Game Share,
That scratches that itch.
Yeah, you two know this. Since the moment I played Clubhouse 51, the day the Switch came out, I was like, oh shit. Like the Wii U thing exists. It's here. They totally can do it. I've seen it. You could put the system in the dock. You could pick up another system and use it as a controller, and they have the functionality.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, anyway, that's what I've been playing this week. I need to go change shirts, so that'll do it for me. I'll come back in a minute.
Go ahead, Delvin.
No, what have you been playing?
Honestly, I've just been playing more Pokopia and Fire Red, and it was my birthday this week. It was on Friday. So Josh gifted me a couple games, one of them being a Life is Strange Reunion, which I have not started yet, but I'm going to be starting it today. And it's not on the Switch, but I've been hearing like cautiously good things. I wasn't sure if Donnie had played it yet. I think he's still like waiting to hear how it is before he buys it.
I have it, but I haven't heard anything about it yet.
I haven't heard anything negative.
I haven't heard anything.
And I haven't really been looking though either. So I will be starting that this week. I was just saying Life is Strange, Donnie. I have it. I got it for my birthday. Josh bought it for me. But I have not started it yet. I'm starting it today. So I will speak on that next time.
I have seen a couple positive reviews on it.
We were just saying, like Delvin said he hasn't seen anything. I haven't been going out of my way to look for things.
It's weird. It's like, I guess review copies didn't go out. Nobody really has a lot of coverage. But I checked OpenCritic last night because I was curious because Haley got it so I can download it.
Yeah.
And there were like 5 reviews and it was sitting somewhere in the 80s. I was like, okay.
For recent Life is Strange games, that'll
make me play it. Like that's good enough. Like that was been my concern.
Very emotional, like it like feels very emotionally good between Max and Chloe. Like it's good to have her back, kind of thing.
It'd be nice to go out on a high note if this is the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I got one more Mario Wonder thing.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure this was probably in the trailer when the thing was announced. I just either forgot or never paid much attention. But I got that Wonder Flower from Target a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
And I was running around playing Mario, and the Wonder Flower in the game was like, it's too and then the Wonder Flower next to me started. I was like, oh, that's fucking weird.
Wait, no, you're not saying they interact with each other.
No, but they had the same prompt at the same time because like the game was reading the time, so they both shouted off at the same time.
That
and I was like,
pretty cute to have an item like that, like a merch item that interacts in real time.
That would be cool.
Game.
That's next level amiibo right there.
And they could do that because if you're thinking of like the Zelda Breath of the Wild Zelda notes, that's the technology, right?
What if it like gave you hints or secrets?
Yeah, or pointed out things in the game.
You're near a chest. Keep looking. That'd be awesome.
Wow,
it's feasible.
Yeah,
but they both started talking at the same time, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
That's funny.
My wife was like, "I don't like that." My wife and daughter really don't like the flower thing. Every time it talks out of nowhere, they kind of shriek. They're like, like they're unprepared. I'm like, it's not a Jack in the Box. What
PTSD from Furbies?
I guess, but they're like, like Victoria came back last weekend and it started talking. She was like, what the hell is that? Like they both reacted so negatively to it.
I do have a funny story about that flower. So
tell us.
It's like, make it a great day. And they're like, shut the fuck up, flower. The flower's being so nice. It's like, what a great day for a nap.
So I think it was last week. I had to go to my ex's house to mediate a conversation because she was having an argument with somebody. I had to go there and mediate, right? So as I'm sitting here, mediating and talking, having the conversation, and it's just a serious, intense conversation and stuff like that. Here comes the flower.
That is hilarious.
Just talking in the
brings the tension in the room.
It's 3 o'clock. Like, oh my god.
That's funny. I feel like that would make a good advertisement for it.
Listen,
like an
to come downtown. Turn yourself in, and we'll face this together. The flowers. It's 2 p.m. It's 2.
It's a great day for a walk outside. That's very good.
funny.
Thank you for sharing that story.
Flower, I'm trying to stop a divorce from happening. It's just like, but it's 2:00 now.
My wife still can't believe. Like, here's the other part. My wife she still tries to prompt it. We've had it for a month, and I'm like, it doesn't interact, but she doesn't she doesn't believe me.
So she has the Furby PTSD.
She
I
thinks
think
the flower is Chucky.
Yeah,
talk to the Furby, and it will respond back.
She's done a few of like a hey Nintendo, hey flower, like hey. She keeps trying to prompt it. She's like, I know it's
Meanwhile,
listening to
doesn't
us.
have a microphone on it.
I'm like, it's not listening to us. It's just firing off random synapses at certain intervals. She's like,
when you
it's
leave the
listening
room,
to
Donnie,
us.
the flower talks to her.
Yeah, maybe.
Just
Like,
fucks with her.
That's when we'll know that.
He'll never believe you.
And it only says that when nobody else is around.
He's worth more dead than alive. We can get out of this together.
See, that's what it would be like if they put AI into it, like these chat bots.
No,
that's what it would do.
Yeah. But hey.
Very good.
I'm digging Wonder. I need a
Wonder's
cheap
great.
copy of it.
I'm quite sure there's a cheap copy to find.
I know.
If all else fails, just look at Miami.
It's like, what's holding me back is I kind of hate that I paid $60 for the game, $20 for the DLC, and now I'll need another copy, another $20, $40 to see the other 8 games. It's like, I wish, because I bought the DLC, it's like that. I think that hurdle will hold me back. Because if I get a copy of the game, it's going to have to be cheap. I think $25 would be the max I would pay to try those 8 other games.
We missed our opportunity this morning. Did you see what happened this morning?
Mm-mm.
What?
Target had a deal.
Oh, I did see that.
A Switch 2 game, buy game, they give you 30% off.
Oh, I didn't see that
on the second one. But the problem was, it was a glitch where if you bought 2 games, it would give you 30% off on both of them.
Nice.
So they immediately shut that shit down.
Yeah.
I thought I saw somebody post about this. I thought it was Yarden, but I don't see it on his page.
Yeah, it's close.
I haven't really kept up with since I made the switch to Blue Sky. I feel like I'm not as in tune with the deals and stuff like I was when I was on Twitter.
Yeah.
When I was on Twitter, I had all the alerts and notifications and everything set up for that with Wario and all that, and I just turned all that off and I've moved on. Like,
based on how Twitter's going, you made a great decision.
I tell you what, dude,
a great turnover.
They are cooking Tiger Woods' ass over there on that app.
Oh, that's the fun part.
Yeah, like they are cooking that man. Like it is crazy.
They should be.
Like it is hilarious.
It is.
It's the best application of AI I've ever seen. It's like, you know what?
Yes.
Maybe global destruction of natural resurces is worth
Might be worth it a little bit. The world of Akira doesn't look too bad. Just post-apocalyptic world, that's not too bad. At least we got these funny memes.
So yeah, my birthday was Friday. I got Life
Did
is
you get my
Strange.
birthday presents?
So I
heard from you.
I was just going on, literally just like 20 minutes ago as the start of our show. I was going on to accept the gifts that Josh got me, 2 games. He got me Life is Strange and he got me something else. And I went on to accept it on Steam, and I just saw that you sent me a bunch of stuff and I didn't get any notification for it. You sent me
It's supposed to send you an email. I bought you all the fishing games.
Luna's Fishing Garden.
Yeah.
My favorite fishing game, Backyard Baseball 2002.
Well, I had
2001.
there.
And Peaceful Fishing Story and Sinker Sound, which looks so cute because it's a rhythm game. So I'm going and accepting all of these right now. Thank you so much.
I remembered
didn't get the notification for it.
Us looking on the eShop at fishing games, and I was like, I wonder how many of these are on Steam on our Steam Deck. And I was like, you know what? Like, they're all cheap. It's Steam, right? Let's just buy them all.
And some of them are probably on sale.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Did you get
So now
the
you can
Neopets
tell
game?
us.
I did get that. That was one of the ones that Josh got me. So I uniquely enjoy it for what it is game. As far as the quality of it, it is bad.
Rebecca.
It is very bad. There's so many bugs. There's so many problems. Just like the UI is bad. The way that the game progresses is bad. It's bad overall, and I cannot recommend it to anybody. But I don't like.
But if you like a janky Flash game like Rebecca,
Yeah,
you will find it endearing.
See, I wanted him to get, and he got me the physical version specifically because it came with some goodies that you can redeem on the website, and that's really truly what I wanted.
Mission accomplished.
I still have hopes that they'll connect it to the website so that I can like get the like trophies and high scores and stuff like on the website. I don't think they will because the state of the game is so buggy and glitchy and broken. It's really sad. I could go into explain it, but I don't think anybody was
is
thinking
it
about
still a
buying it.
popular thing? Like people still going there?
There's still a lot of people that play it. It is not like what it once was because most of the things are broken on the website.
Yeah.
It's like gone from owner to owner to owner to owner, and things are breaking along the way. Oh, Frisk.
Speaking of breaking,
No wonder the fuzz in the microphone's there.
yeah,
He's been chewing on the microphone.
He probably has been. The death
Your
of
cat
Flash.
is so bad.
He's not.
He's bad.
I know.
You have like a delinquent cat.
yeah.
He's just all kinds of the problem. You see like these parents, these badass kids on like Maury Povich and shit. That's
Yeah.
Rebecca, but cat.
It was Frisk, Josh.
You know,
It was
look at
Frisk.
Josh came.
Yeah.
Josh came out. He was like, "What was that? Are you being robbed, Rebecca? Are we
Exactly, yeah.
being murdered in our own home?" No, it's just the cat we let live with us.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have the bad
meanwhile,
baby of
Boo is
cats.
so- Boo
Yeah,
is
it's the cash me outside. How about that?
Yeah.
Yup.
He is kind of like that. But then, just like her, I don't know if you saw her Dr. Phil segment where she
Who
like
did
also
it?
like still sleeps with mom and cuddles with mom.
That's
He will be
incredible
like that.
television.
He cuddles with mom and sleeps with me and his cute little. I didn't do anything wrong.
My
all
wife
day.
told me she's like a millionaire. We saw a TikTok or something.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
she definitely is.
She did like
So-
OnlyFans and got like $1 billion or
When
something.
she turned 18, she went on
Listen.
OnlyFans and made $1 million.
Listen, you people, if you subscribe to that, if you paid money for that, you're a
Look here.
problem. You're a real problem.
Look here, Donnie.
Y'all saw that girl and was like, I need to see her. Really? Her?
America, based off of what we've learned the last 6 months about America, doesn't surprise me at all.
We couldn't spend that $5.99 better? Come on.
No, Yarden. He acted like this long before I sprayed him with the water bottle. That was one of the many things I tried to get him to behave.
My cats are so cute. They don't really get like Fred is mischievous, but not bad. Fred like tries to open doors and like get outside. Like Fred's kind of cute, and his like Frisk is like, no, I'm about that life. Frisk's gonna light your house on fire.
I
Like,
appreciate the name
like
Fred.
it seems like he
Fred.
just runs around looking for shit to get into.
He
I
does.
appreciate the name of Fred. Fred sounds like a cat senator.
It's Freddy. We named all of our cats after horror
Horror.
icons.
Which is
So we've
awesome.
got Fred, Annabelle, Pumpkin, and Doom.
And I
Yeah.
like your dogs are like like rock stars, right? Flea.
Well, we had we never had a theme for them. So
Oh.
Flea was just Flea, and my daughter picked that, and I don't think she picked it because of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. She just did. She just
Oh.
thought Flea was good,
'Cause
and then
dogs
she
have
named
feet.
Link.
Oh,
I wasn't even involved with that. She picked those
Okay.
names. Yeah. Speaking of her, she's playing the Tamagotchi Life demo.
oh yeah. I downloaded the demo and I made a character.
That's going
And then
viral.
I promptly
Yes.
became bored of the rest of the game, so that solidifies my decision to borrow Josh's copy and just create all of the characters for him to play the game.
Nice.
Okay.
She told me that you can play the demo. Like the demo isn't infinitely playable. At some point, your characters just go in their houses and tell you to buy the game, which is the funniest demo I've ever. Like, that's hilarious.
Hey, you cheap fuck.
Yeah,
Buy the game.
Nintendo's like, well, if you'd like to keep playing, we're gonna need that.
We're not going to interact with
$60.
you anymore.
That's hilarious, isn't it? But it's going viral for all the, I want to say the right reasons, all the reasons you'd expect.
Huh?
Well, this is why they don't let you play online or
Correct.
share screenshots because
Uh-huh.
there are no filters in
But if
anything.
they put filters in it, then nobody would want
It
to play
wouldn't
the
be
game.
fun. I think
Right.
they understand that.
Yeah, they get it. They know what they're doing.
This is why Nintendo has all those restrictions on things.
This is listen, humanity has proven since the
Yes.
dawn of humanity, when given the chance to be creative, we just put dicks in everything.
Correct.
Like it's centuries old at this
Yes.
point. It's on cave walls. It's etched into pottery across the globe.
People were making characters like Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
And like,
do you want to talk about the Epstein files?
I love the Epstein files.
I'm not gonna lie to you. When I saw the demo, I was like, great, Victoria can just play this and I won't have to buy the game for a while. And then I saw the stuff and I was like, no.
Very limited.
I was like, now I kind of want to buy the game.
Yeah.
The game looks fun.
There's like 3 characters max.
So yeah, I might get it. I might get it at lunch. I don't know.
I think if you have somebody in your house who's like playing it, like if Victoria's playing it, like it's She's fun lap together kind of game.
She played it. She played the demo in one day. It was done. Like she downloaded it, played it, and ran. And she messaged me back. You need the game.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I might have to get it. She loves it. I knew she would. She loved that when she was a kid because now when she was a kid, she was more innocent.
That's a game for her.
But yeah. She was making jokes and sending us clips, and Melissa was like, what is she doing? I was like, this is great. TikTok content's hilarious. It's hilarious to see what they're doing.
And people are still finding you can still upload it, even if it doesn't let you upload it directly.
Yeah, you can still capture.
I got to ask a question, Donnie. So she's still with her friend?
Yeah, she's still around.
So she doesn't know yet.
We almost went
to friend.
Her girlfriend.
Yeah.
He said friend.
Well, I knew what he meant.
Yeah.
Yeah. We almost went to an indie wrestling show last night.
Oh, that'd have been cool.
Would it? We have this really bad wrestling company nearby. It's like the Moose Lodge or something nearby the house. But they're charging. The reason we didn't go is I looked up their website. They're charging $20 a ticket. I'm not paying $20 a ticket.
Who was going to be there?
Nobody.
Oh, so nobody major?
Yeah, no, it's a local show. It's like
just indie shows are a lot different now than they used to be.
Like 10-5, I would have listened, but 20 a head? That's $100 for me to take everybody.
Yeah, because they have like wrestlers like actual wrestlers who are currently wrestling now.
Yeah, it was no veterans or anything. It was just literally just a local promotion.
Okay.
So we'll go one day, but it was not yesterday.
I'm just waiting for that face-off moment when she realized when her girlfriend pulls off her face and realizes it's actually her dad.
We'll need more like chances to like go off and geek out together, Yes. But yeah,
that one seemed like the moment.
It could have been. Maybe next weekend. I don't know. They do it I think it's like every 4th weekend or something.
Okay.
I played Kenna on Switch. I forgot about that. That came out this week. The cool thing about that is, Rebecca, I tagged you on Blue Sky with like some videos. Those videos look great because I transferred them directly over to my PC. I just plugged my Switch in. Kenna looks very good on Switch. Kenna does not run very well on Switch 2.
That's
real choppy. And not like Switch 1 choppy, not like 20 frames a second choppy. It's like it'll run great for a minute and then it'll get real choppy, and then it'll run great for a few minutes and then it'll get real choppy. It's like I feel like it's fluctuating, like it's kind of all over the place.
So it needs a patch, essentially.
Yeah, they may need to cap the frame rate at 30 or something, because it's just kind of fluctuating too much. The frame rate's doing too much. If they would just make it stable, even at 30, it'd be great. Like, because it looks good. Like the visual quality is there. It looks great, but it's real choppy.
Kenna's an incredible game.
Yeah, and Rebecca, I really need you to play it one day.
I think
not now, but like I love this game, and I think all the reasons I love it, I think you'd get.
Yes,
I think I would.
It's that classic Zelda kind of, maybe classic Tomb Raider kind of game, that third-person action adventure game. It's old school Zelda. It doesn't have like big. It doesn't have big dungeons, right? But you have big boss fights. And then you have these cute little rot characters that are like these little animal creatures that are cute and fuzzy, and I know you'll adore it.
I would like that.
The important part is that Ember Lab, I believe, is the developer that made this game. Their animation quality is like Pixar level. It's fantastic. So their cutscenes are incredible.
Yeah.
This looks like a game that should be a movie.
Yeah, I don't know if it was just maybe it was like quick, maybe it was rushed or something, but like, I think they just need a good patch.
They could update that.
Make it a little stable, and then we're off and running. But
okay. Very good. It's a good time for video games, guys.
Good week.
For some video games.
Yeah, not for the
Not for
1,000 people that
PlayStation.
worked at Epic.
Epic,
Yeah.
I can't believe PlayStation raised the price again.
$1,000. That's insane.
That's it. Isn't that? I don't know if this is right or wrong. Is it twice in like a year?
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
crazy.
Yeah.
So that I was talking with Gags on Blue Sky last night, kind of about that. That makes me worry. Like, we're gonna get into all the Switch stuff.
Well, I've been worried.
But like, if you have any interest in buying a Switch 2, you need to buy it today. Like,
Yeah.
you need to buy one immediately. Because the thing about the PlayStation raising its price is it's the market leader. It's the best selling console, I think, the last 3 months. It's outsold the Switch 2. The Switch 2 is new and cheaper, and the PlayStation 5 is still outselling it. So in the face of all of that success, PlayStation looked at their numbers and said, we need to raise the price. That scares the shit out of me.
Yes.
Because you can't say, like, that means that they're losing so much that, like, they had to. Because why would you put your success and that sales success in jeopardy?
I said it. I think it was last week. When Donnie was talking about his store credit he has, I was saying, like, go buy a Switch 2. It's been a little facetious, but you kind of might want to do that.
Yeah, you kind of might
want to just go do that.
Yeah, go do that today.
like go buy like a Switch 2.
Because I was thinking
yeah.
that Nintendo would hold off on a system hike because they're trying to build an install base, but after the PS5, it may be outside of Nintendo's hands.
Yeah,
like, they may have to raise the price.
Aren't they slowing the production?
We'll
wonder
talk
if that's
about
one of the
that.
one of the reasons.
It's on the news story. We'll talk about that. I've got some thoughts on that one.
Okay.
You ready to get into the news?
let's get to the news.
All right. So let's start off. Nintendo of America announced that beginning in May with Yoshi, physical games will cost $10 more than their digital counterpart. This split variable pricing has been the case for Switch 2 since it launched in other markets, and now that will be applied to America. Here's a quote. This is a quote to IGN. The cost of physical games is not going up. A lot of people saw this news and took it that way. It says, this means that when Nintendo sells digital versions of Nintendo-published games exclusive to Switch 2 for consumers in the U.S., those prices will have an MSRP that is lower than their physical counterparts. As always, retail partners set their own prices for physical and digital games, and pricing for each title may vary. So when this came out, a lot of people kind of ran with Nintendo was raising the price because they thought Yoshi was $60, and it will be if you buy it digitally. But Yoshi physically...
it's really the digital price is going down to what
it really all matters is whether or not you thought Yoshi was going to be 60 to start or not. I feel like Yoshi was a bad one to start with because they kind of already announced it. Like, it would have been better to announce this with something new. But you know, I've said it before. Like, I feel like I'm somewhat indifferent to this news because I've always said it since the Switch 2 with the game keycard stuff. I would pay extra for physical copies of games. Like, I am okay with that. I know a lot of people aren't. I am. Especially if it's not a game key card. If it's an actual copy of the game, like Yoshi, then I'm happy to give you your extra $10. I understand that.
There would be no point in the price disparity if it was a game key card, in my opinion.
I agree. But I do think that will happen. I think there will be a game key card that's $10 more than the digital.
And people will bitch.
Yep. But I will be buying a physical copy of Yoshi for $70. So.
Do you think that this means that some digital games will be 70 and the physical will be 80?
Yep, absolutely I do. I think when we get big games, I feel like Nintendo is doing this when they know they can.
Yeah.
They know they can with Mario Kart. I think they'll know they can with big new Zelda games. Like,
and
when they know they can get away with it, they'll do it.
It's softer to do it on something like Yoshi where it's $10 less.
Yep. I think that's going to push people. Obviously, that's going to push people out digitally, and Nintendo makes more just like the eBay store and the analog. Nintendo makes more of it when you buy it from the store anyway. So
I saw some people saying they were surprised that Nintendo is like one of the first to be pushing all digital kind of thing. considering Nintendo's history. But to me, I think Nintendo's history is a push for digital, because they were the ones that did the digital deluxe program on the Wii U and were encouraging people to buy
And they
their
have the
games
gold
digitally.
coins that we had for a long
Gold
time.
coins, yeah.
Yeah, they've always kind of had some sort of digital reward. Yeah. I do
I'm
think
not really surprised by this. In fact, I'm pleasantly happy about it, because I am planning to go digitally anyway.
Sure.
There you go.
Yeah, I think Nintendo, it's been proven, I think, through financials that Nintendo's customer base is the one that's buying the most physical. These other consoles, like Xbox, like 90% digital. Like most of their game sales are digital. And PlayStation is not quite that severe, but it's close. It's like 82% is digital. And then you've got like Nintendo, where I think it's a significant drop. I think it's down to like the 60%. Nintendo is still shipping significant amounts of physical copies that are being bought. So I feel like this is a tactic to try and get people more over to buying digital, just like the DDP promotion, just like gold coins. Like they've been trying this for 10 years to get people over there. And it's working, but it's just working slower than the other two. Probably because you have a bunch of babies like me that still want my Nintendo games, So, any other thoughts?
I have significantly fewer thoughts on this than I think the entirety of the internet had.
I agree. The way I took this, like it was no big deal.
I did too.
This was like a hot topic for a lot of people.
It really was. This was huge news until Nintendo showed up to make news. Yeah, you're exactly right. Everybody was, sharing their thoughts on this matter. And I really took it in stride. Again, because it was already the case in other markets. I know it wasn't us, but like if you listen to our show, we keep up on those sorts of things. It was kind of always there. Remember how strange and confusing it felt when the Switch 2 launched and everyone kept talking about how Mario Kart was a $90 game, but nobody in America knew what that meant. Like I was like, this is weird. Like I think even then I was like, can we just do the same thing across the board? So we're not trying to keep up with what games are priced in different markets of the world. Like we're trading stocks over here.
Yeah.
So on to more exciting news. It was revealed this week that Star Fox McCloud will be in the Mario Galaxy movie that I will be watching this Wednesday night.
They announced this with a movie poster on social media, by the way. I think here's what happened. I don't know if this is true, but this is what I heard, is that the Polish cast list got leaked, and they saw in there that one of the characters' voices is for Fox McCloud. And people were like, whoa, wait a second. And so I think Nintendo was getting ahead of that by revealing it themselves.
They teased it in the first trailer.
Teased. Like, nobody except for like very eagle-eyed people saw it and thought, ooh, that kind of looks like Fox.
Yeah, we shared it in our rumors chat. So yeah, I've been kind of expecting something. This is why I got tickets. I got tickets because I was thinking that maybe there's more to this movie than just a movie. And I'm pleasantly surprised. Like I'm kind of excited to go watch it now.
The movie's runtime is like 96 minutes long, and like there's all this stuff. I feel like it's not gonna have like a real plot. Like it's gonna be like a reference machine movie. Like it's gonna be
might be the case.
Boom, 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 reference. Mario, Star Fox.
The hype is real.
I was telling me and my son had a big conversation about this because he was all outraged and
outraged.
Yeah, he was like, I don't want them to do this. It's gonna be a Smash movie. It's gonna be like fan service. Like
that's what everybody wants. That's why everyone's excited.
He that's what I was saying. Like this is what people want. Like this is, I get it. He wanted to be more of the Mario Galaxy story. I'm like,
there hasn't been a good Star Fox game that came out in his lifetime, so I can understand why young people are like, what?
The good Star Fox game is Smash Brothers.
Correct. I think
Fox from Smash Brothers.
Yeah, for a lot of kids, it's Fox McCloud from Smash Brothers.
Yes, I think it's more of a realization that
and that old ass game my dad played.
Exactly. I think it's more of a realization that this is pretty much the sign that they're going to make a Smash Brothers movie, and they're basically MCUing.
I don't know what it is because I'm trying my best to refrain from spoilers, but in my Reddit thread today, I did see that it has been reported that there are 2 post-credit scenes for the Mario movie.
Yes.
So don't leave at the credits.
Yeah.
My crackpot theory is that since they're leaning into This Is Space and Fox McCloud is going to be making an appearance with lines from Glenn Powell, by the way.
Glenn Powell.
Which weirdly fits.
Yeah, I was like, that's a good Star Fox. Yeah, I'm on board with that one.
That's
Did
a
y'all
good
see
cast choice.
the joke castings people kept doing for this before it was announced it was Glenn Powell?
No.
Yeah, it was some pretty funny ones. Like
It was
they?
a Han Solo one.
Han Solo.
What's his name? Forgot his name all of a sudden.
I don't
What's his
know.
name?
The Star Wars guy.
I don't know anything about that.
You're not talking
Damn it.
about Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford. There was a fake that was floating around that Harrison Ford was voicing Star Fox, which I thought good Star Fox, but like
He's old.
clearly there's not a lot of runtime. I hope they kill Star Fox off because he won't be around that long.
My favorite one was Freddie Gibbs. Rapper
Gibbs.
Freddie Gibbs.
Yeah, Star Fox.
Like, okay.
That should be Wolf.
I think Glenn Powell is the right choice here. My crackpot theory is, since they're leading into the space characters, is that Samus makes some kind of cameo or
Sure.
Easter egg or appearance.
Yeah,
That would make
that
sense.
makes sense.
Who would you cast as Samus?
I wonder if maybe she wouldn't have any lines.
Oh, I know you cast
But you still got to cast at some point.
because she's been saying it for years. My girl who played Captain Marvel.
Brie Larson.
She's already Rosalina.
She wants to be Samus. She's been saying that shit for years.
Well, she could do
Theoretically, a
both.
good voice actress could do both.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can do both.
She's been like pushing hard to be like that character. So,
That's her. Yeah. That's why I feel like it would be weird for her to be Rosalina and not Samus.
She'd probably quit being Rosalina to be Samus. Like, yo, I quit. Give me this role.
But Samus doesn't talk a lot.
That's
She
true.
she is very she
Meryl
does talk.
Streep as Samus Aran.
That's crazy.
Whoopi Goldberg.
It is funny how we treat the actors. The actors almost have like Smash Brother reveals. Like every
Yeah.
time we get a new Mario movie character, we're like, "Who's the voice?" And then they get that same, AEW All Elite picture of Glenn
Yes.
Powell next to Star Fox. Like, what is going on?
They should do the WWE thing where they have Miyamoto.
Just have
play
Sakurai
that.
do intro videos for each new actor.
Yeah,
You
might as
know.
well. Why
Anne
not?
Hathaway is Samus Aran.
You're thinking too old. Like it's got to be somebody young.
Sorry, I am old.
Yeah. Spoilers. We're old. You're the young one here.
Let me see.
Zendaya.
I was that would be a good one. Jenna Ortega,
Oh yeah,
She-
that's.
She definitely gonna be somebody.
Sydney Sweeney.
No, they gonna pick her up.
Oh, I watched that Housemates movie.
Ooh,
It's not good.
I think Haley was
Sadie
telling me it was
Sink would
good.
be a good one.
The part that I was upset about, my wife wanted to watch it. She caught wind of it, and I was like, "All right, we'll watch it." And it's kind of like horror adjacent, and I was like, "Sure." And it's not that it's bad. I actually think by today's movie standards, it would be considered good, and that's the problem.
Okay,
Is that
well,
you just
that's
see
fine.
how far movie? I'm like, we used to make Titanic. Like it's like we used to make great films. What is this? Now we made bad films too, but my wife didn't
Bad films
believe
were
me.
fun.
We were watching it, just kind of clowning at the whole like the writing and it's real bad. But then I showed my wife videos, reviews. People love it. They think it's really good.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh," I was like, "Yeah, this is the problem." It's like I mean, I don't mean to old man shakes fist.
We've
at
lowered our
clowns, but
standards.
we really have. Like Netflix has created like this homogenization of video entertainment, and it's just it's just mid.
We've
It's okay.
lowered our standards so
It's entertaining.
much.
It's not
entertaining.
entertaining, but it's not good.
In some ways, it's a good thing we lowered our standards. In some ways, it's like, oh,
Yeah, yep, exactly that. It's like a C-level camp, right? Like a bad horror movie, but like that's a good movie these days.
Yard
Oh,
and
man.
Sabrina Carpenter did cross my mind, but I feel like she'd be too bubbly for Samus.
Yeah, it's like I need a
cross my mind, though.
badass.
Yeah.
Like
Like Maya Hawke.
yeah. Now we're talking. I'm on board with that. Lady Gaga is Samus.
let's go.
That would be fun. That would
Yeah.
be so fun.
All right. Well, I'll be there Wednesday. I'm excited. Me, Melissa, and Jack we're gonna go.
I don't know when I'm going to see it.
We're gonna see what this is all about.
Probably next.
I don't
week.
know. Josh wants to go see it, but I do not want to see any movie in theater until I see Project Hail Mary.
Yeah, I want to see that at some point too. I'll probably wait for that to come home then. I don't go out to the theater much these days.
Me neither.
I'm only going to this one because for my birthday, I got a gift card from my wife. So that's a free ticket.
Yes.
And then the movie theater gave me a free popcorn and a drink. So that's basically half the cost for the movie. So I bought 2 tickets and another drink. We're good to go. As we already talked about, Tamagotchi Life has a new demo and a trailer this week. The welcome version demo allows up to 3 Miis, and you can transfer their save data to the full version of the game when it releases in a couple weeks on April 16th. The Wonder Switch 2 edition is out. Warframe is out. Virtua Fighter 5 is out. Kinna is out. All of those games hit Switch 2 this week. So there is a lot.
Warframe is the game that just won't die.
Yeah.
That game has been around for a while.
Oh, yeah. Was it like 10 years, 12 years, something like that? Maybe longer? That's like early, mid PS4 Warframe, and then it kept going.
It's crazy how, I'm assuming how successful it is, considering you see all these games like don't even last like a week. And Warframe is just the same game. And
That's a free game, right? That's like a free to play.
I think it's a free to play game. I played it back on the PS4. I haven't touched it or kept with it since.
It's okay. It's good.
Ed McMillan from Super Meat Boy and Binding of Isaac, he teased Mugenics is coming to Switch 2 soon.
I thought it was already on the Switch.
Not yet. So
which one is Mugenics?
It's a new rogue game that people are pretty excited for.
Oh, is it like these other 2 games?
Not my kind of game.
Okay.
So I don't know a whole lot about it.
If you like Binding of Isaac, you would like. It's like with cats, and like you breed cats and do weird experiments, and it's like a dark, gross kind of thing.
I played Super Meat Boy. I like Super Meat Boy. I don't think I played
too.
Binding of Isaac.
I love the idea of all of these games, but I hate them all.
I wishlisted Virtua Fighter and I bought Kinna. I hate the hearing you hate Kinna.
No, not that one. No, I'm talking about this
the Meat Boy game.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Eugenics, Super Meat Boy, Binding of Isaac, all of those. I hate Ed McMillan games.
Really? Oh, I love Super Meat Boy.
They're gross and disgusting.
I'm gonna get Super Meat Boy 3D for sure.
Okay.
I gotta check that out.
That might be fun.
I was looking at the wrong bullet point. My apologies, Rebecca.
Did you move ahead? I'm sorry. I was still thinking about that.
No, I just scrolled down, and when you said I hate all games, I just happened to be staring at the word Kinna.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I hate hearing that.
No.
Sorry. That's just my mistake. Pokemon Champions. This feels like forever ago, and it was also this. Pokemon Champions releases April 8th on console. I guess the mobile version will come later. There is a starter pack bundle, so it's free to play, but if you can, there's a paid option. And if you buy the paid option, which I don't think we know a price on, I couldn't find that anywhere. Your storage box goes from 30 to 80. You get songs from Let's Go, and you get training and quick tickets for their whole virtual currency thing.
This looks like a game that I will milk all of the content out of the free version and never pay a dime and enjoy what it is for what I have in the free
correct.
version.
That's what I do with games like this.
I don't need
Pokemon
more than
Quest.
30 box spaces. If I'm using just like my best fighters, I don't need more than 30. I'm never even going to come close to that.
I'm gonna buy the starter pack, and then whatever that does for Jack, that's it.
Like that's how far you'll go with it.
Yep.
Well, if it's like
Pokemon
$10, maybe sure I'll throw that at it, but I'm not paying I'm not doing microtransactions on this game.
That's what I did with Pokemon Quest. I bought whatever the pack was, and that was it. And I played it as far as that would take me. So.
And I think that's fair. Like if it's a free to play game and you're enjoying it, like throw some bucks at it. Like I always did that with Rocket League. Like I'm obviously putting hours and hours and hours into this. You can throw a couple bucks every once in a while.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Mullet Mad Jack hits Switch April 30th. I'm pretty excited about that one.
Pretty good game.
Sonic Frontiers Definitive Edition was rated in Korea, so it looks like we're getting a Switch 2 patch for that. I wonder, are they going to let us upgrade that, or are they going to make us buy a new one like they did fucking Generations?
I hope they let us just upgrade it.
They better.
I don't think that Generations thing went well.
That Generations thing pissed me off.
People were not happy with that.
So they need to fix that, just like they did. They did it right for Sonic Racing and everything and their other games. But the Generations thing pissed me off. So I'll buy an upgrade because I like Sonic Frontiers. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, Frontiers is a good game. People like that game.
So if they give me a patch, I'll definitely replay it. But not if I got to buy the whole damn game again. And then, as Rebecca mentioned earlier, before we get into the big fun news, Bloomberg had a report this week citing that Nintendo was dialing back Switch 2 production because of weaker holiday sales in the U.S. This got a lot of talk then. This comes from Takashi Mochizuki, who's been writing for Bloomberg about Nintendo stuff or just Japan gaming for a decade or longer. I've been reading his reports for a very, very long time. And if you were to rewind the tape in Shack Lore, you'd probably find episodes from me back in 16, 17, 18, really enjoying his reporting. Since then, if you've been listening to us kind of in our new era, I've been pretty critical of his reporting, I think, since COVID. Like, honestly, since pre-COVID. He's just fired off a lot of things that I won't say is wrong, because this is a professional reporter. I'm not trying to discredit the person. But they've just had a lot of reports that weren't completely right or have been outright refuted. So, for example, this whole company X is pulling back production. He's written this article about every company that makes video games. There's a PlayStation one, there's an Xbox one, there's a Switch one. Like, it's almost like a recurrence. Now, you might be right. I'm not saying this report is wrong. This report could be correct. But, this is the person that said we were getting 3DS games on Switch back in like 2018. They had 12 wrong Switch Pro articles. It's just been... I
used to feel like they were very on top of things, but
Same.
lately it seems not so much.
And Nintendo and Sony have both come out on sales articles and things and production. Both come out publicly and said this is just wrong. Yeah. So take it however you want. Do I think it's possible Nintendo's scaling back production? Yeah, because they flooded the market with Switches. Yeah. And you see them. You can get a Switch 2 used for $300 right now because they're everywhere. Yeah, there are Switches everywhere.
Also, every company scales back at a certain period of time. Once you do that initial bulk sales, they're like, all right, especially around this time, around springtime, you start scaling back.
If Nintendo wants to raise the price, the first thing that they'll need to do is strain availability to get people to pay extra. Nobody's going to buy extra if they're freely available for $350. Right. Yes. So
also, I feel like they might be doing this instead of an immediate price increase, like to kind of wait it out, like produce only what they're selling and not.
I also think it could just be wrong, because with the prices of components and everything, it's probably cheaper to make one today than it is a year from now. So like, we don't know. Nintendo hasn't said anything. This has been a report, so take it however you want. It's possible they're done. Like, again, this all just goes back to my previous statement. If you want one, I'm telling you, before it's too late, buy one. Buy one now. Yeah. I saw Wario had a tweet up today. I think there's $3.99 Mario Kart bundles. Like now. You can just freely buy on like Wood or Amazon or something.
So I want to come back to this after we talk about the Nate the Hate talk.
Sure.
The last bullet point, I want to talk about it buying, what that means for the Switch 2 and buying one.
All of this. Yeah. Like this summer, listen, buy one now. Yeah. All right. So the big news this week was we got a Nate the Hate Direct. Nate the Hate dropped a podcast like he does every so often, where he gave us an update on what he believes to be Nintendo's plans for the summer and this year. All right, so let's start at the top. The last time we talked about this.
And remember, in Nate we trust.
In Nate we trust. We do. He has an impeccable track record. It's not 100% right, but he's batting like 95%. It's high. Mm-hmm. So the last time we talked about Nate the Hate, he had mentioned that Donkey Kong Bonanza was made by a junior team, and the actual Mario team was working on a 3D Mario that he said was coming out this fall. He's given an update, and he says it's not coming out this year. The 3D Mario is not coming out this year. It's scheduled for 2027. I don't know if that means he had it right to begin with or it's just been delayed. He didn't mention. But if you were thinking Mario 3D this year, put that out of your mind, according to Nate the Hate. Something else to put out of your mind, if you were thinking we were getting Nintendo Direct anytime soon, any sort of general Direct in April, he says put that out of your mind. We're getting no general Direct from Nintendo until at least June. And he said at least June, right? So it could be July. That doesn't mean that we can't get an indie game or a partner showcase or something, in which I just read all these games.
Trailers.
Yeah, and Nintendo probably does need another partner Direct soon because they've got a lot of games that are coming. So, but nothing from Nintendo. Now the big news. Nate the Hate reports that a Star Fox game is coming soon. It's a classic Star Fox game with multiplayer, and what he says, very impressive visuals. He says everyone's going to really enjoy the way it looks.
Fucking go.
And he says it's coming this summer. Like it's coming soon.
That is great.
So it's an imminent direct drop, you would think. Like, hey, here's Star Fox, and it's out soon.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
On Fantasy Critic, you can bet on unannounced games if there's like any notable thing that they might be coming, like based on these rumors. So I was like, you know what, like it's recently, Star Fox has not been very good. But this it's time for them to have like a big good Star Fox game. Like I'm just gonna throw the minimum $3 bet on it, and if I get it, I get it. And if they throw a trailer, I can always drop it if it looks bad. Yarden Angel did the same thing. It looks like he threw $3 on it, said okay, like let's just try to get that because who knows, it could be good. We both lost the bidding because Garrett Bland bet $32 on unannounced mainline Star Fox.
Let's go, Garrett.
A third of your yearly budget.
He put all of his cap space into unannounced Star Fox.
He did. And
wow.
I just want to put that out there so that everyone knows how insane he is.
I am excited. I'm most interested in knowing who's making it.
Yeah.
Is it second party or is it first party? Is this like next
I-
level or something, or is this like a platinum joiner or something?
Based off what we found out this week, I think this is fucking perfect. What better way to reintroduce Star Fox to the fucking world by having him in your biggest movie franchises as a cameo character and then being like, here's his game.
Could they possibly have a trailer for it at the end of the Mario movie?
I think if they did, I think it would have leaked, but they could maybe have a nod or something.
Yeah.
I've been reading and talking about the Mario movie. I had read that based on pre-sales, they're expecting it could be one of the biggest movies of the year.
Yeah.
And that blows my mind because it's kind of a big year for movies.
Yeah. So you got one of the biggest movies of the year, and you're bringing in fucking Star Fox. They're like, hey, here's a game later on this year you can play with this character.
Smart to capitalize off the movie time, 100%. From the moment it was announced the Star Fox was in the movie, I saw everybody going, does this mean we're going to get, a game just like Donkey Kong, right? Like we had Donkey Kong and the character, and then we had Donkey Kong game. I never expected it would be this year at all. I'm not going to lie. I mean, that's a huge surprise and kind of a draw. I'm here for it. I'm so here for a good Star Fox game.
I thought it would have been something like, hey, we're remastering something or something like that.
Yeah,
they really have to come back with a good Star Fox, I feel like.
I agree with you.
Like, if this flops, that could be over for Star Fox forever.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
And I'm glad to hear that they're going back to their classic kind of formula, because that's like what Star Fox is. Like, no more of this. What was that one on the GameCube with the dinosaurs? Like, please get out of here.
See, I actually would like them to go. I think now's the time to. I think there's a chance where you can redo a Star Fox like that, and it's really good. You look at like a No Man's Sky or a Star Wars Outlaws, and you think about that. If you're Star Fox, that would be incredible.
That'd be awesome.
Now, will Nintendo go that far for Star Fox?
Absolutely not.
No, but if they did, like that sounds awesome.
That would be generational for Star Fox. Like, hey,
I like the idea of the classic, not because of the classic like quick loop campaign. I think Star Fox could have significant length as a multiplayer game in today's market. You give people a dogfighter, that's Star Fox, you let them fight each other on teams and stuff. I could see that being a hit with kids, like with multiplayer centric, like, social gaming. So I'm excited to see, because like me and my kids, when we had Star Fox 3DS, it had a dogfighting mode where you could all share and shoot each other. We played that all the time. It was just fun to play. So I could see something like that being good if they do it right. I know nobody cares about that based on this announcement alone, but I just wouldn't be surprised if a year from now people are talking about, Star Fox multiplayer.
I just want a good Star Fox game. That's all I want.
Yeah.
If multiplayer has to come with it for it to get a good Star Fox game,
I'm thinking kind of like that's kind of the Call of Duty model, right? You get a short single player offering with a robust multiplayer thing. I think that's a space that Star Fox could do. It's kind of like a Splatoon thing. If they want to go that hard on the multiplayer, maybe it's just a mode, right? But if they wanted to go hard in multiplayer, I think Star Fox is a good fit for that. Much better than like a lot of their other B tier franchises don't really, fit multiplayer that well. Star Fox does. You've got multiple characters, multiple different ships. Like it really fits. So
I think it would be disappointing if it didn't have good multiplayer.
right. Nate the Hate gave us, updates, predictions, whatever you want to call these things, on the rest of the year. So here's what the roadmap looks like. Again, get a Switch before it's too late.
Yes.
He says Splatoon Raiders is coming this summer. He says Rhythm Heaven coming this summer. Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave coming out this summer. He said Switch Sports for Switch 2. Now, here's what I don't know. Okay. Is that a Switch 2 patch? Or is that a new Switch sports game?
I would say it's a patch.
I'm assuming it's a patch. He says that's coming this summer. Pikmin 4.
Or like one of those ones where you do like a $10 upgrade or whatever.
If they're going to update Switch Sports
edition,
I need a lot of content. Like that would be great.
Now something with mouse mode.
Yeah. Pikmin 4 Switch 2 edition. He says could be this summer, but it is coming this year.
That's a lot of summer. Can we just say that? Star Fox, Splatoon, Rhythm Heaven, Fire Emblem, Switch Sports, Pikmin. Like that's a lot. Like summer is like technically starts June, but I assume maybe this could be like May
all the way through September,
July, August, September, right?
Yep. He then gives us an update on Duskbloods, which he believes is targeting late 2026. So
I can see that as like December 3rd kind of release.
I agree with you. All right. So again, all of this, Star Fox, Splatoon, Rhythm Heaven, Fire Emblem, Switch Sports, Pikmin, all coming this summer. I was listening to the podcast. I was like, so what's the fall game if not a 3D Mario? If not 3D Mario, then what? And Nate the Hate, in my mind, wrecked the internet with a quote. What I can share with you today is that in the second half of 2026, approaching the holidays, we are going to receive an Ocarina of Time remake for Switch 2. Holy shit. This has been in the ether for over a year. We've talked about it multiple times. I've been wondering where all this energy for an Ocarina of remake was coming from. Honestly, never believing that we'd actually see it. Right. Like I thought maybe they'd, like they up-res the game for NSO. Maybe they'd do like some 3DS collection or something but an actual remake. Now he does go on to say, does not know the scope of the remake. So I think people are running with their heads with Unreal Engine 5 mock-ups and, they're thinking of Final Fantasy 7 and it might be that, but it also may not be that. It could look a lot like the original and they'd have upgrades like, free camera and, maybe some new content. We don't know what that means, but boys, that's big news.
When Ocarina of Time 3D came out for the 3DS, it had been 13 years since
it's been longer since
came
then.
out. It has been 15 years this year since Ocarina of Time 3D came out.
I read that and it made me feel so old. Mm-hmm. So old.
Did he specifically say Delvin said he had a power surge. He'll be back when everything boots back up.
Gotcha.
He did use the number 2 in Switch 2 specifically.
Yep.
Because my dad's favorite game of all time is Ocarina of Time, and I know he would love to replay Ocarina of Time in a new remake.
It's the GOAT.
He only has a Switch 1. So is now the time for him to buy a Switch 2 to play the Ocarina of Time remake?
Yes, with caveat. As we've talked about a couple weeks, I have a bunch of GameStop credit that I was planning to just blow on some 64 stuff. I am now reserving all of that credit on the hope that if we're going to do this, we're going to have anniversary, and they're going to remake Ocarina of Time, that in my head, and this may be wrong, in my head, I want everything. I need a system. I need a controller. I need a bundle. I need a big box. Like, if we're going to celebrate an anniversary, if you're actually going to do this, then let's actually do this. And I will give you all of I have much gold, GameStop. I will give you all of it. I'm hoping that's it. I'm hoping it's a big nostalgia fan service kind of affair. We're going to get a gold Switch 2. You're going to get a Pro controller, accessories, a big box bundle. Like, I want all the pageantry. I want to blow it up. Maybe it's just the game, but I'm hoping for more.
What do you think the game's going to look like?
Like, part of me, I can't imagine them going so far away from what the original was, but maybe they will. You know, because they've already remade it for 3DS. They up-resed it for the NSO edition. So, like, if they was going to look a lot like the same, if they weren't going to do a lot to it, why even release it? Unless it's part of like a bundle or a collection, maybe. So I'm fighting real hard against hype and expectations here, because I kind of feel like there's no reason to do it if you're not going to like really remake it. You know, like,
that's how I feel.
If it's not going to be like that big remake treatment, then why do it?
I want them to go big. I don't want them to like, because like I think 3D, the Ocarina of Time 3DS version is like a good remaster and like making it modern for what it was at the time. I want more than that this time.
I'm thinking at the very least something like Wind Waker HD.
That'd be cool.
That's like the bottom of my expectation.
Yeah.
I got to tell you what happened just a second ago. That was funny.
Tell us.
So I'm sitting here on this podcast. Then all of a sudden, the power goes out like a fucking horror movie. Like, Jason's going to murder me.
Zoom.
I literally heard that sound. I'm like, what's going on?
Protect the 64, Delvin.
I'm like, should I go outside and check out what's going on?
Sacrifice the child. Save the 64. They heard you tell that 64 story, and they came.
They came for me. So like, should I go outside and see what this is? Like, no, that's what white people do. I'm not going towards the danger. Like, absolutely not. I will stay in here and wait till it comes back on. And it came back on, like, all right, we're good. I've seen enough horror films.
Yeah. So, Delvin, we were just talking about the big Ocarina of Time news. What do you think?
That's incredible.
Yeah, it really is.
I am like super interested in what they do if they go all out with it, or just like, hey, here's a remaster. We've updated a couple things.
That's what we were saying.
I feel like now they've done this in the past, right? They had Twilight Princess HD, and they didn't have like a whole thing for it. Wind Waker, they did have a system SKU.
Yeah.
I feel like with Nintendo, what we've heard the president talk about and the CEO talk about is that they need to increase their margin, right? That the Switch 2 is selling kind of at cost or maybe even below cost, and they need to increase their margin. And I see a fan service type system seller like this as the perfect way for you to really juice like some margin and costs. Like, you throw some plastic shit in a big fancy box, you charge $100 for that damn thing, and then people are going to buy it. You know, it's going to fly off shelves, that kind of stuff.
So, but if my dad buys a Switch 2 now, what if they make a special edition Switch 2 for
that is the risk. That's why I was like, well, I will not spend 1 penny of this GameStop credit until I know the answer to that question.
Yeah, I think maybe he should wait. Like, the risk is what, maybe the price of the Switch goes up by $50.
Yep. Because I'm gonna want that system. I hope, unless it's like Tears of the Kingdom, but I'm hoping they don't. Just make it gold. Don't screw it up. Just make it gold. You know, and knowing them, it might just be a dock. Right, the Switch 1, we had a lot of custom SKUs that was just Joy-Con in the dock.
Well, even that would be fine.
That would be cool. Yeah, gold Joy-Cons. Yeah, now we're talking. Yeah, like my head. See, I've already jumped off the expectation cliff. Like, my head went racing. I was like, I need controllers. I need all kinds of shit.
That would be so cool.
I will give you so much money if you do this correctly, Nintendo. Because Ocarina of Time, I mean, yeah, that's a dream game for most of us. That's an all timer. That's the one. That's it. You know, I know a lot of people. It's, you know, Link to the Past. Ocarina is my Link to the Past. Ocarina is my Zelda game. That's the one that started it all, got me all doing all of this. So that's a perfect time to really hit people in their pocket for nostalgia.
Yeah.
Get your money.
Oh my god!
Imagine a collector's edition.
I have the
Ocarina of Time
best image
collector's
to show
edition.
you right now.
What if it's a gold cart?
Ooh, yeah.
Gotta have it, man. What if the collector's edition only is a gold cart? You can get the red cart, or you can give us $100 for the gold cart. Gotta have the gold one. Gotta have it. See, they're sitting on a gold mine here.
Yes.
I see what you did there, gold mine.
So yeah.
Hold on, I gotta send this to you. I'm sending you a couple screenshots.
Derek
Yeah.
Nino, in the words of the great T'Challa, you are wrong.
This is a company that actually has this product. It's real 24K gold, but I would want it to look something like this.
Let's see what it's like.
That might be too much gold. That's the Trump console. The whole thing is gone. This is just gaudy.
Wait. Hold on. That's a bad picture. Let me show you this picture.
Yeah, let me see this joint.
It's too bright in that image. This is what it looks like otherwise.
Yeah. The Switch Lite, but Switch 2. Yeah, that's good. I'm here for it. Do that, and I'll give you so much money.
But those pictures are real. That's why it looks like that, because it is real gold.
Yeah.
Like, it's obviously not going to be real gold, but
We are such Zelda homers.
Yes.
There's a segment of the Nintendo fan base that just probably hates this podcast. We are such Zelda homers.
no, everybody loves Zelda.
And I would have it no other way.
Yes.
Listen,
Gold console.
fuck those people. They're wrong.
Okay, what about this mock-up? Somebody made this.
That's good too.
That's
I like
good.
that.
That's
I
a
like that
good Joy-Con. Show that one on the screen here for people to
Yes.
see it. This
The
is
Joy-Con's good.
Let's see here.
a real product that you could buy for 140 pounds.
Woo.
Something like that. I was thinking like
That's
a black
good.
and gold kind of Dock Joy-Con kind of thing. I think is very good. Yeah. Now watch it. It'll be like green. It'll be Saria green, gold, and like that. I won't want it then. That is the thing. It's just like Tears of the Kingdom. Like I did not like that system as much. It's a little bit too busy for me. But I really hope I do. I want to love whatever it is. I just want it to be there. I'm like, the worst case is it's just a box copy of a game.
So for the 25th anniversary that came bundled with a 3DS game, this was the 3DS model that they put out, the black and gold.
And that's what I'm thinking.
And that's good news to me that's the precedent that we have.
That's exactly what I had in mind. That
Yeah.
but Switch 2.
Ooh. Yeah, I like that.
Yep. And will I buy a second Switch 2? I absolutely will.
But this is what we're probably gonna get.
Oh God. Don't. That's the worst
That's
case.
my fear. That is my fear.
That's my fear too. It's like when they do gold, it's perfect. When they do green, it's like stop doing green.
Yeah, that's the.
And green's my favorite color, but not that. That's not what I want.
That's the.
Yep.
I don't want that.
Survey says. Nope. You know what?
Even if I didn't have GameStop credit, I would absolutely buy one of them. You guys know that. I would buy one
of
anyway.
course.
But now that I have the credit, like, oh, that would be a dream. If I could turn all that credit into that, sign me up. That's perfect. Then Jack can have a Switch for Dust Bloods. He can have my old Switch.
Yeah, the green is no go. I agree, Derek.
Mm-hmm.
Black is dope.
Is this the year I have a
Gold.
gold 64 and Switch?
Ooh.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Gold consoles are goated. Every console should come in.
I like gold consoles.
Yeah, me too.
I'm ready to replay Ocarina of Time. Like I've been saying to Josh, like I want to replay it so bad. It's been a hot minute since I played the whole game in full.
I replayed it during COVID on 3DS. That was the last time I played
Yeah.
it. I 100%ed it too. I think that was the first time I ever 100%ed it completely.
Woo.
I went and got every item, collected everything.
That's a
I-
fun game to 100%. Like
Yeah.
it's not so much that like you're pulling your hair
Yeah.
out.
It's like a week. Piece of cake.
I don't think I have 100% in it. Probably should do that.
Do all the trade quests and get all the bottles and everything. It's
All
fun.
the pose.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I would even replay it this summer so that I can kind of like remember all the differences and stuff.
What if, say, Halo Master Chief did? What if you could switch between the old style and the new style?
That'd be
like
cool.
on the fly.
I don't want that because that would mean that they're using all the same code and stuff, and I don't want it to be just like a remaster reskin. Like I want them to start coding from line 1.
Okay.
This game.
Is Grezzo doing it?
Grezzo
I would think so.
Yeah.
I would think so. If it's not internal Nintendo, I would imagine this is a Grezzo joint.
I would feel very comfortable with them doing it.
Absolutely. If I saw that Grezzo logo,
It's
my
been 2
goodness.
years since Echoes of Wisdom. Is that a project they could do in like 2-3 years?
And I believe Echoes of Wisdom was done well before it came out. They sat on Echoes, I think, for a year or two.
Okay.
If I remember correctly. I think Grubb or somebody said that.
Yeah,
Echoes
and
was done for a minute before it came
I
out.
feel like people are saying, well, maybe Grezzo's been working on the Oracle games. They didn't need 3 years to do the Oracle games.
Listen, no offense to Oracle, but we're talking about two very different like prospects. We're talking about two very like.
I would rather have Ocarina of Time.
Oh, cool. I mean, yeah.
That's like comparing Jordan to
Yeah.
Sam Bowie.
Oracle remakes, like that's a fine like filler announcement. That's like a 3-star prospect. Ocarina of Time remake is a 5-star prospect. That's a system seller.
Yes.
People will buy regular Switches for a remake of.
You're
Ocarina
talking
of
about everybody has Ocarina of Time in their best top 5 games.
If you don't care about a Zelda themed system, buy a Switch now. Like listen, Star Fox is coming. All these other games are coming. They're going to announce a Zelda. Buy it today. Like buy it now.
We bullied one of my friends very hard in my group chat this week because we were outlining after this Nate the Hate rumor what the year for 2026 and 2027 looks like for Nintendo. And he said, this is so disappointing. We're like, what?
What? No,
we bullied him so hard.
This could be a year that we talk about for the next 10 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, remember 2026?
He's just sad that there's no 3D Mario, and we
oh my god,
very hard.
Play Mario Wonder.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are a lot of 3D Mario stands, man. It's like they don't care until Mario shows up.
We have Donkey Kong.
Yeah, but it's not. Yeah, I mean,
it's kind of the same thing.
But it's not. That's
it's not,
the thing.
but it kind of is.
I agree with you. Like, remember when Donkey Kong was unveiled? I actually, more than anything, I think I give Nintendo a lot of credit for trying to lead with Donkey Kong, because it's going to be resistant. Like, people are like, this isn't Mario, and it's like, but they were trying to make Donkey Kong.
And I think a lot of people liked Donkey Kong. I think it was a good reception.
I got to go back to it.
I feel confused that it was not Mehdi. It was actually not. I promise. It was our other friend Ali.
Fucking Mehdi. Derek.
No.
Derek.
Hey, Derek wrote a book on Metroidvanias. Can I shout it out?
Yeah.
Since y'all want to put Derek's name in your mouth.
Fucking Derek.
Derek Bittner
writing novels and shit.
Wrote communal history of Metroidvania video games. I am going to link in the chat. I'll put it on YouTube and Twitch here.
Nice.
I am going to be buying it because he's a great writer. So there it is on Twitch. Let me go put it on YouTube. Y'all should.
If all of this is true, and again, Nate the Hate literally did a podcast where he predicted an entire direct that happened the week later. Delvin bounced again. We've lost Delvin again. Iran isn't invading Florida while we're podcasting. Are we? Like, can we be sure of that?
The chances are greater than zero.
Crazy if we got off the pod and it's like Red Dawn on the news. Boats are pulling up at Delvin's house. Like, oh no!
Oh my
god. Yeah, but just what a year what a turnaround I feel like this would be if all of this was spot on. Zelda Ocarina of Time remake, Rebecca, is like, I have a hard time letting myself even when Nate the Hate said it, I was like, I still don't know if I want to buy into this one. Like, it's like Jeff Grubb's. It's Jeff Grubb's hurt and like his hair. It's like, I don't need to get hurt again, man.
Johnny,
don't give me this kind of hope.
That's why I don't pay any attention to every time Chrono Trigger remake rumors come around. Thank you. Because I've heard it. I don't want to be heartbroken. Like,
it's too close, right? It's like, this is too close. Don't fuck around with me. Like Wind Waker really hurt. Like I wanted that for so long. You know?
I know.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
a disappointing one. Now I I had a question for you, but I don't remember what it was.
Well, we've got time to wait for Delvin to get back, and we've got questions to answer.
It was about Ocarina of Time.
What about it? Let's get into it.
Man,
system
I
or the
literally
game?
had it. It was here and then it went away. Don't you hate that?
I do. I do that with my wife. I feel like that's been happening to me more lately, like in the last couple of years, than ever before. I generally feel like I can't remember all the things that I used to remember. You know,
my long-term memory is very good. It's my short-term memory that's bad.
Yeah, I'm starting to slip into mental psychosis. Everybody. That's fair, G-Man. Like it's fair. I think everyone should do that. Like if you're not into the rumors, don't get into the rumors.
Thank you. That G-Man's that brought it back. Do you feel, this was also a topic of conversation in my group chat, do you feel like hearing these leaks from Nate that we feel good about because he is reliable, like they're gonna have a Star Fox game, they're gonna have an Ocarina of Time game? Would you rather have like been surprised seeing that in a direct?
Yeah, I do think seeing it the day of would be surprising. What my take on that's a really good question and topic, right? I think every time these big rumors come up, I think that topic is always discussed. There's a group of people that would rather hear about it directly than indirectly, and they think that ruins it. I have made amends with that many, many years ago. I feel like we can't do this and subscribe to that at the same time. You can't do both, right? Just putting your head in the sand, acting like it's not there. It's there. What I've always said, and this, I think maybe just a me thing, I'm used to a lot of things just being me. Seeing is different than hearing. Hearing about it doesn't mean anything because when you see it, because video games are visual, video game, seeing it is the surprise, right? Like you can imagine all you want, and I think that's fun to imagine what it could be. Like I'm already daydreaming systems and stuff, but when we actually see what a new remake of Ocarina of Time, like that's gonna hit, whether we were expecting it or not. I do feel that way.
And I used to feel like it ruined the surprise. I wish that this hadn't leaked ahead of time so that I could be, in the moment seeing it on the screen, like, whoa, what am I seeing right now? But like you, like I've kind of changed from that. Like to me, it's like Nate is saying that we're getting a Star Fox and an Ocarina of Time and all this other stuff, and I'm surprised right now. I'm like, what? Really? This is so cool. I can't wait. And then when I see it, it's almost like bonus second surprise.
It also gives people a reason to share, right? But it gives people a reason, like if you're interested in this stuff, you should go get a Switch. like it gives you a time to like prepare versus being caught off guard and now you're trying to rush and everyone's trying to buy something at the same time. You're already ahead there. You're already ahead of it. So I think ultimately, there's pros and cons to both sides of this. I think it's just one of those things you got to pick a camp to be in.
Yeah.
But I feel like for people that pay as close attention to news and roadmaps and things that we do, like we're in that hardcore enthusiast kind of market. When you're in this Venn diagram, this is a part of it. I don't think you can sit in here as a content creator and being like, come check out my podcast or watch my YouTube video and then be like, this is bad. It's like it kind of goes with it. It's a part of the gig. It's what happens. It's like how we do this.
And like G-Man said, we usually do get surprises that we weren't expecting, things that didn't leak, things that, like things like Echoes of Wisdom wasn't leaked. That was brand new.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there's always those.
It's not like the direct has leaked in full kind of thing.
Yep.
We do have a bunch of questions. I see at least one here is crossed off because
Jeff asked the question, and then the Nate the Hate show came out. He was like, "Do you think we're going to get a Star Fox game?" It's like, "Yep."
Yeah.
So I reached back out to him, and I was like, "Do you want to maybe try a second one?" And give us.
And so he said, "This is Fama Jeff, by the way." So Nate the Hate has let the cat out of the bag. So let me rephrase: what does a new Star Fox need to do to get people back on board with the series? Good question.
That is a good question.
Because it's true. Like, Star Fox hasn't been good since like the first 2 games.
Yeah, you're right. Like when he says it's classic Star Fox, I'm thinking it's on rails, right? So it's an on rails shooter. What do they need to do to make that really grand? I mean, I think it's like a car game. I think for a game like that, visual spectacle goes a long way.
Visual is big.
Yeah.
I think also because I feel like a lot of people don't really like on rails games anymore because like you can do so much more now. So I feel like if it's on rails, they got to do something like branching paths or like different like
they got to
ways
add
that you could, like,
replayability,
the
secrets.
levels. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
unlockables. That would be good. Ooh,
Totally.
actually, go competitive with it.
Mhm.
Leaderboards, time runs, points. Yeah, you do that, and now you like. What if they rogueliked? What if it was a rogue Star Fox game?
I think
What if they had a rogue mode?
A lot of people would like it.
What
I'd
if they had
rather
like a one hit mode, where if you
Mhm.
die and that's it, and you got to go back,
Mhm.
like a run mode. I was thinking not just like a rogue. I was thinking like a Hades type thing, a continuous story that you keep replaying. That's interesting for
I
something
feel like
like an.
in the modern day and age that would be good.
Yeah, I feel like people would love that.
Mhm.
So yeah, but I think visual spectacle, if it's real pretty and runs great, and you see big explode, like if it feels big, I think that's the best start for Star Fox.
Delvin said, "Yeah, something blew up."
Yeah, he may not make it
Did
back.
he like get nuked or something?
I don't know. Ask him if it's Iran. I think multiplayer could go a long way for Star Fox. Also, if it's like really funny, I feel like that camaraderie,
good
the
writing.
interaction, if it's really funny, I think that would be a big help for it.
I want them to. Oh, welcome back, Delvin.
He made it.
Yeah, it was.
It was
now.
not Iran. You were not nuked.
It kind of felt like it. Heard
I was
explosion.
wondering, I don't know if you heard us, Delvin, but I was like, what if Iran is invading Florida, but we're just podcasting and we have no idea like we're talking about Nintendo? It's like Red Dawn outside Delvin's house.
That would be appropriate.
They're parachuting in.
It was even more funnier because this time I actually heard an explosion and
Transformer
cars blowing their horn. Like, oh, is it Red Dawn going outside? Should I grab my gun?
Somebody check the news.
I was gonna let them know. Hey, look here.
Stay safe. That's
I ain't
crazy.
got shit to do with any of that stuff that's going on. Look at me. You think I give a fuck what he said?
Delvin's like, get him. Delvin, Jeff asks us, what does Star Fox have to do to get people back on board? What does a new Star Fox game have to do?
Well, one, be good. I think it's a simple thing. Just
Be good would go a long way.
What's good to you? What is a good Star Fox game to you?
just enjoyable. It doesn't matter, like, Donkey Kong kind of reinvented the wheel, what people think of Donkey Kong games. So it's kind of different expectations for different things. I feel like it depends on what they want. Do they want to make Star Fox a continuing franchise and go all out and kind of do like the Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild thing where you reinvent the wheel, or you want to just kind of go with the tried and true formula of Star Fox? And the thing about the tried and true formula of Star Fox is it's inconsistent. You have really good Star Fox games and you have really bad Star Fox games. So it's kind of like, what do you want? And my idea, my dream Star Fox game would be like kind of like No Man's Sky, mixed with a little bit of the modern Ratchet and Clank game.
I think Ratchet and Clank is a good kind of idea for a Star Fox.
Yeah, with the kind of cool combat on the ground and just the incredible graphics. Then you can go into space and have cool space combat battles and a really good story.
And Johnny, you were talking about good, funny writing, and I feel like good writing will go. Like, I want them to make us like Peppy, because everybody hates Peppy. Like, if they are making it so that people are laughing and people
if
are
that
like,
trailer starts with a good joke amongst the crew, you're in.
Yeah,
you're in for so many people. Delvin, a couple ideas I floated was one, like big visual spectacle.
Yes.
Right, like make it look really good. I didn't say this. I'd like it not to be a retread of 64.
I agree.
Like, do something, be different. Like, you can still be on rails and stuff, but I don't want the same come down over start it differently. I also threw out there, I don't know if but could they have like a rogue mode, or it could be like a rogue game,
Yeah.
right? Like where it's like run based. I was thinking leaderboards, statistics, like if you could have leaderboards or run times, like that whole replay, like lean into what makes people want to replay a game.
Yeah. I feel like, and I know people bash the game now, I feel like Star Fox Adventures was kind of the game they were trying to make Star Fox a big deal.
Yeah.
And it just didn't pan out.
Yep.
So I feel like now is the perfect time to try to retry it and just kind of put effort in it. But like I said,
now that I've said it, like I don't want this. I want to be clear. I don't want this from Star Fox, but now that I've said it, a rogue Star Fox game, like a rogue mode, like the campaign, that makes a ton of sense. If there's branching paths and secrets and unlockables and different ways you can set up your ship, and you can replay the campaign based off of that stuff to chase leaderboards and scores, that's how you get people in.
I definitely see it.
I like it.
That's pretty good, actually. But we will see. We will see.
And it can't be long either. I feel like they probably will show us something right.
It's coming out this
soon.
summer.
I was going to say soon after the Mario movie next week, because this is when he's relevant. Like, this is when people are talking about it.
Yeah.
You would think that, that off the wave in the wake of that hype, that'd be the time to introduce a trailer.
It does feel like, at least to me, that they're putting effort, and it's a big deal that out of all the other Nintendo characters they have, Star Fox is the one they're like kind of highlighting.
Yeah.
I think he's the one that needs it most.
Yeah, the outside of the normal, like Donkey Kong,
Mario.
Like
he needs the rub.
Yeah. Here's Star Fox. And people are like, this is cool.
Dude.
All right.
Especially for all the kids who have no idea who he is, because there hasn't been a Star Fox game in their lives.
Yeah.
Anyone who's under the age of like 10 or younger, don't know him. They don't know.
Even when we're talking about the Mario movie, what was last year?
He's the cool guy in Smash Brothers.
Yeah, he is the cool guy. Our conversation was like, hey, where can they go with this franchise? Our conversation was more like, hey, what about a Luigi's Mansion movie or a Donkey Kong movie?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have Star Fox on our list. Like, hey, here's a Star Fox game. Here's a Star Fox movie and stuff like that. We didn't think about that. That's really cool that now that's on the table.
Yeah,
I think
we were even saying that
Star Fox
could be extinct. Like, Star Fox could be a dead franchise, but this revives it.
Yeah.
I was thinking with Switch 2 that Star Fox would come back around. I think we talked about it. I was like, it's time. Like, this timing doesn't surprise. Like, I felt like during the Switch 2 cycle, Nintendo would take a stab at Star Fox again.
Yes.
I'm glad.
Because they retread a lot of stuff for Switch 1. They can't just repeat Switch 1 for Switch 2. They got to do something different. So I would think a Star Fox, maybe a Punch Out. Like, I would be looking for
those are the ones I would do. Punch Out too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I do think Amiibo could be great for, like, you look at what they did with the Kirby's Air Riders. That game had no business having as much Amiibo support as it did.
Yeah.
A Star Fox game, Amiibo could be quite good.
I think the reason why it has more Amiibo than it has any right to do is because Sakurai wanted it.
Because he gets to do whatever he wants. Because he's earned it.
I do think that they're stepping away from Amiibo generally, though, because like I'm still annoyed that Echoes of Wisdom Zelda never got an Amiibo. I'm annoyed. I would
like that one.
Not gonna lie, I saw that yesterday. I saw that Samus Amiibo, Target the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that shit is kind of fire.
It's funny. I was expecting Amiibo to like kind of fade out, but they keep making, like, they keep releasing them.
That Samus was dope. I might get it. I have to get that.
Better than the game.
Yeah, far better than the game.
The game's fun. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's fine.
All you need to know is D-Life likes it. That's enough.
Yeah.
You only played it for 30 minutes, Rebecca.
Yeah.
She's like, and it was great.
So fun.
Incredible 30 minutes.
Shall we continue with the questions?
Sure.
Yeah.
I actually want to jump around a little bit because I want to keep it kind of all the related questions together. Kyle the Pug asks,
fuck you, Kyle the Pug. Ask that.
With the announcement of Fox McCloud being in the next Mario movie, do you think the sequel will be a teaser for a future Smash Bros. Movie? We were talking about like the MCU.
Dude, the kids are hot for that. I don't want it, but even when I mentioned it to Melissa last night, we were playing Mario Wonder and I was telling her about it because, I didn't mention this. Rebecca, Jack, hyped for Star Fox.
Let's go.
When I sent him the image, Star Fox game, he was like, yes, like that might be the thing that pulls him back into Switchland. So he's pretty hyped for Star Fox. I was mentioned to Melissa last night. I was like, so Star Fox is going to be in the movie this weekend. There may be others. And I was like, now just imagine what she was like. I see it. Like 100%. This could be huge for Nintendo. I'm not lying. Like, it could be like pop culture phenomenon if they go full blown Nintendo cinematic universe.
Yeah.
There's a million different branches. They have so many big Hollywood actors on board that'll drive the non-video game interest level. If that's the plan, I mean, I feel like a Smash Brothers game could be crazy.
I think
I mean,
Also,
a Smash Brothers movie could be crazy.
If you talk about like the basis of Smash Brothers, they own all the IPs to that.
I know.
So that's all their money.
But even if they wanted, they could third party. Who would say no to being in a Smash Brothers movie?
Yeah.
And then I've been wondering a lot, I think for years, what do you do next with Smash? What a better way to just re-release Smash the way you have it than after a movie. Like you have the movie, you have like, and we have one, and it's got everybody you could want, and you just re-release it as like some new bundle or something with a new character, and everyone buys it again.
Yeah.
It could. I don't know if that's. I feel like expectations running amok because everybody 100% is expecting that, and I don't know if that's what we're getting, but if we are, it could be huge.
If you want to set the internet on fire for a day,
yeah, it could be real huge.
If you really want to set it on fire, just let all this stuff play out, and maybe with this movie, the second in the end credit scene is the fucking Sonic from the Sonic movie.
There you go.
That he just shows up like, what am I doing here?
That would break the world.
You do Minecraft?
Yeah.
Like all the things that already like there's you could make this the next movie, or you could make this 10 movies from now. Like there's so much meat on that bone that they could really build to it and really make it something.
Yeah.
And that's what the kids want. That's what that's what the kids want. I've seen it. I've seen all over TikTok. That's what they want. They want Smash Brothers cinematic
it could be
universe.
Their Avengers movie.
Yeah.
And Avengers was huge for us. Like that was a big deal. Like seeing the Avengers together, that was a huge deal. So
it writes itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
that would be an insane get like for all of them, I think.
And it provides spin-off opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly you could introduce a Splatoon, and then Splatoon could have its own show or movie or something, and same thing for all the others. Like you can really branch out. Crazy. Would be crazy.
I think there's potential.
A lot of potential.
Sonic would be nuts.
Interesting. Mimo asks, hello, Shaq. I'm very excited for the Ocarina of Time remake, but is Twilight Princess the black sheep of Zelda games? It seems to be the only one that hasn't come back in any way, shape, or form. No, it has on the Wii U. And that's like, I would say that it's had 2 remakes. It came out on the Wii and it came out on the Wii U. It was on every console for a while.
Those were the things I said to him.
Before Breath of the Wild, it was the best-selling Zelda game. It is very well loved. I would need your definition of black sheep because the real black sheep is Adventure of Link, the second Zelda game.
That's a Zelda too. I responded with everything you said. I said when he posted, or he shared Mimo. But they said, "Oh, I skipped the Wii U. That was their Xbox era." Okay. I was like, "Well, you chose."
There you go.
That's out of those 3D Zelda games, I'm trying to think what would be the black sheep.
Out of the 3D ones,
what are we calling black sheep? What does black sheep mean? The one that's different from all the rest of them?
That kind of gets the least praise and kind of gets a little neglected.
None of the 3D Zelda games do. There's no such thing. Every single 3D Zelda game is
one of them has to get less than the other.
Less than
I feel like the cult following that like maybe isn't appreciated by the mainstream but has its own cult following is Skyward Sword.
I was going to say Majora.
That
Even
too.
Majora kind of
Big
gets a lot of praise. People love that.
But
game.
I think it's
A lot
real.
of
I
people
think
don't
it's.
like the time mechanic.
I
Some
think
people
it's a
will not.
vocal minority. There's
Yeah.
people that are like Majora is my favorite one ever, and then most people aren't with it.
Yeah, I think that's the most divisive one. Skyward
Yeah,
Sword.
some
kinda
Skyward
people
more-
Sword would be mine. Skyward
Skyward
Sword
Sword's
is
more like people are more like, it's okay.
But
That's what I
every
hear about
single
Skyward Sword.
has gotten, besides Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, which are two new, every single one has gotten a remaster at the minimum
true.
for 3Ds. We're only talking about 3D Hyrule.
Yeah, Twilight's up there. Twilight is not my favorite, but it's like the best good Zelda. Like outside of my favorites, it's the next one for me. Like I've got Ocarina, Breath of the Wild, Wind Waker, Echoes. Those are my favorite Zeldas. Then it's Twilight Princess.
It's too long. There, I said it.
You think?
I think if you cut out the first 3 hours of the game, it makes it a
better
better game.
You might be right.
Maybe.
That HD remaster is pretty spectacular, though.
Hmm.
You Mimo folks, I remember. I remember when I was posting, I would post pictures of it like on my TV, and I remember back in like when it came out when I was playing a Wii U, there were people who were like, "Is that real?" I was like, "Oh yeah, that's real. That's running on a Wii U of all things." Like it was, yeah.
The visual
It's got so much
upgrade is very good.
style.
And
You
it's
know, it looks
lighter.
so
You don't have to
good.
like crank up the brightness to be able to see things.
Yeah, yeah, I like it a lot. I love Twilight Princess. Best dungeons. That's Twilight Princess's like.
Oh,
claim
it's the
to
best
fame.
dungeons, totally.
Best dungeons, yeah.
I hate the rest of the game, but I love the dungeons.
I think the story left a lot to be desired. For how cool it is, the story could have been a lot better.
Yeah.
But the dungeons are
There's
awesome,
too much filler. In
and the
that.
mechanics are good.
Captain Awesome asks, with all the RAM shortages, do you guys think we will get a Switch 2 OLED? I'd rather wait for a Zelda edition of that. Someday, but I don't
the
think that's a
RAM
priority. I don't think that's gonna. Yeah. Go ahead.
The RAM doesn't really affect if they can slap an OLED on it.
Yeah.
They could do that whenever they want. That's just a screen, and screens are cheap. Relatively speaking, screens are cheap. I think we're definitely going to get a Switch 2 OLED one day. That's definitely going to happen.
Eventually, yeah.
Now, if you're waiting on that,
We'll
that
wait a
could be
while.
multiple years from now.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's at least a year away, at least, if not 2.
If not more.
And then you're wondering, what is the Switch 2 price by that time?
Yeah. I also
Are
think
we-
these RAM
are-
RAM shortages and these RAM prices are going to go down eventually.
I think a lot of people are predicting that they'll come back, not down, but they'll level off sometime late this year, early next year, is
Yeah.
what I've been hearing.
Because people are already souring on AI. You got the company like Sora closing down and things like that.
Yeah. Well,
Is-
again, trillions have been spent on this. So it's not just going to go away.
It's not going to go away.
It can plateau
It's going to plateau.
and normalize, but it's not going to go away. We're not going to go back to the way things used to be.
Yeah.
I feel very confidently saying that. I do think there's people out there that are thinking like, I'll wait for all this to end and come back down to $3.99 too. I don't think that's happening.
No, I don't think that's happening.
Not when they are able to sell consoles to, at this price and they're seeing that they can get that much.
Correct.
They're going to keep it.
That's
at that
what
price.
they've proven. Yep. So, yeah, like what is a Switch 2 or 3 years from now? Is that $5.99?
Likely.
So, I brought this up on PSVG once. Maybe it was Sweet Hangs. I think it might have been Sweet Hangs, and I don't think I did it very well. I wonder. This is the shit I think about when I'm like cutting grass or painting. I wonder if, like, the console market model has flipped, where it's most important to have a sizable install base that you can sell to. So the cheapest price to get a console now is when it launches, because the company is hungry to have a quick install base, because then that sets them up for multi-years of success. And then, where in the past, like the way we grew up, as consoles got older, they got cheaper. Right now, it's like it's better to sell it at a loss up front until you get the install base. Then you can raise the price of the console as you keep building the library and attracting new people to join in.
Yeah.
That seems like what this console generation has done. And I know there are outlying ramifications to explain that, but I feel like this might be the model. Like I feel like this just might be the way it is moving forward because it's been going on long enough. Like PlayStation doesn't really seem to be all that worried about trying to get a cheaper PlayStation.
Yeah.
They're like, they'll pay $700 for it,
But they also might be like, we've gotten the money we need to get out of the system.
Yeah.
Everything else is a bonus.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so it's fine for them to raise the price now because they have the base now.
Yeah.
And obviously we can't know if that's true without like some long-term stuff, but it just like, I'm wondering if there are like bean counters on the other side that was like, if we do it this way, in total, we make more money in the end.
Yeah.
Than
My
the old way.
question is, doing it this way, when you release the next console, do you keep it at that same price? And will people show up at that same price?
Well, here's the other part. By continuing to raise the price of the current console, when you introduce a new console, it makes it easier to justify buying the new one.
Yeah.
Because the old one is already so close to the price of the.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like if you look at it as a total over 10 years instead of a year-to-year thing, in a total of a 10-year span, does this approach make more money than the previous approach? That's been like where my head has been trying to wrap around. Like as the console goes on, you just keep paying more. So when you do get somebody in, you're getting more money off of them.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, I kind of feel like they've scienced console sales.
Yeah, I can imagine that. It also feels like, but with this system, you'll probably lose a good market share. But if you're making that money up with the actual sales, then it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Instead of
that's exactly my point.
We sell 70 million.
Yep.
But we've got the same amount of money or more.
Like the days of the $199 console, just to like that seems so far gone. Like they raised the price of the Switch Lite. Like what was the point in that? You can't tell me it was cost. You're probably sitting on millions of them. Again, that was to keep people, like if you were tempted by a Switch Lite, that was to encourage you to buy a Switch 2. Yeah. Like, yeah, you can buy a Switch Lite, but we've raised the price on it. And it's not that far away from the new one. You might as well just get the new one. I don't think it's just RAM is ultimately the point. Yeah. I don't think all of this can be explained off by just RAM. I think there's more to it than that.
Greed.
Share prices. It's how do we keep margins up? That's where I'm going, Delvin. Exactly.
I've said this for a while now. This is the most corporation-friendly administration we probably ever had. Like if you run a corporation, you're gonna get paid. Like everything they're doing is to make sure you put more money in your pockets. And these corporations are showing it. They're not being shy about showing like, hey, we're here to get what's in your pockets. Like if you look at the conversation of how some of these CEOs talk now, they're not very consumer friendly about things. You have the Dana White talking like, well, you can't afford UFC pay-per-views. Fuck you. I don't care. Not my problem.
You broke ass.
Yeah.
Get your money up, player.
That's not what they were saying before. They're basically saying like, hey, you're just broke. You're broke. Stay you're broke. Very different than what it used to be. And for the most part, people are saying,
I do think share price. They've maximized the returns on everything so much that you do run into a point where you can't fire everybody and still make money, right? So exactly. they kind of just keep going as it goes on. Yeah, like it begets itself. And it's like once they get the install base that they need to be profitable, then they raise the price.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the model shifted.
And yes, XBS tariffs were overturned, but these companies don't care about that.
Well, they were overturned, but you have to sue to try and get the money back. And, like we'll see how that actually works. And, and it's not like the price is going to go down. I guarantee you that we're never going to get Nintendo was like, it's cheaper to make now. So we're like, that's not happening.
And there were companies who didn't have tariffs affect them who were increasing their prices.
Because of tariffs.
Yeah, because of tariffs.
They're like, well, it's the tariffs. What can you say? Sorry, we're going to need an extra $100.
Guys, I went to a protest yesterday.
My wife went up too.
It was fun.
I sent her your sign because she also made a sign. Yep. It's a good sign.
It's a good sign.
Can't really say it.
Your sign was better than her sign.
What was her sign?
Her sign was good. I don't remember what the front one was. The front one was something like yours, but she drew it instead of like, did you cut out your letters or stencil them?
I have a cutting machine and sticker paper.
Yeah, so yours, she drew them. But on the back, she had like a song that she liked. So she put song lyrics, but like the
Was it a
first
Taylor
lyrics were,
Swift song?
I don't remember, but the first lyrics were like real big, and you could tell she started to run a room because as it went down, it got smaller. And so I was like, one, this is too long to read. Nobody's going to read all this.
Some people have put a lot of words on their sign.
I was like, but two, like, why is the font get so much smaller?
Send
She
me
said
a
it was
picture
just
of
for, she said it was for the people that were protesting with her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Did you see the Pikachu out there with the sign that said Pika against pedos? He's the goat.
No, but that sounds
He
funny.
is the goat. He is the goat. I'll
That's
put it in the
funny.
World on Fire chat. It's amazing.
Did you have fun?
Hmm. I saw my high school best friend who I haven't seen in like 12 years.
Nice.
She was there with her family.
Oh, that tells you that you may have picked a good friend.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't talk to a lot of people I went to high school with.
Yes. Some of my friends, I look at some of their posts like, yeah.
Her
there's a
parents.
reason we don't
Yeah,
talk
and I
anymore.
wouldn't have met them at the No
husband.
Kings rally either.
Yeah, yeah. I met
Well,
them in a whole different rally.
they're Jewish, so they better feel that way.
I would have met them on the steps of Washington, the Capitol building.
Yeah, no, I would never
That's so
associate with
cute.
people like that.
The goat.
Rachi's back. He's super cute.
We have one last question from F2PJO, who asks, will you change your buying habits with the new price changes to games?
No.
Not for Switch games.
F2PJ, I am more validated in my decision to go digital this gen.
If anything, the only thing that's made me ever reconsider my stuff is changing out the cartridges. Like there are more games. I feel like there are games that I need to remember. Like if there's an evergreen game that I'm going to play over and over and over again, that I may want to get it digitally just so I don't have to carry a card around.
I do want to get Pocopia digitally now. That was a big mistake.
Yeah,
Just for
I've done the same thing
I
with
kind of
Hot
want to
Shots.
sell the physical and just get it digital.
I'm glad that I got Pocopia digitally. Yeah, it's one of those because I have so many cartridges now that like if I want to play something, you know, that I play around often, if I have it physically, now I got to go dig it out, swap it out, and you know, yeah. If anything, I feel like that keeps me from playing back catalog games more.
Let me see how much I can get for it.
My buying habits changed because I buy more indie, smaller studio games as opposed to the big ones because like, well, I give you $70, I can give this guy $30, and
I can buy 8 of these for $70.
yeah,
I get you. So, I mean, I still love physical, but I am thinking of that more and more. Where I'm deciding like, is this a digital or physical game? It has nothing to do with cost. It has everything to do with how I want to access it. Do I want to keep it around? If I'm going to keep it around, maybe I should go digital. But that does not apply to Zelda or Fire Emblem games. They will always be physical for as long as I can get them.
correct.
There are certain franchises I just want a physical copy of the game. I could care less if it was $30 more expensive. I value having a physical copy. But then there are other games where it's like I just want to have it around.
Mm-hmm.
I want to have it with me on the go at all times.
Maybe I'll try to sell. It looks like it's going for like very close to full price Pocopia. So maybe I'll try to sell on Facebook Marketplace and get it digitally.
I saw a dock. It's a Switch 1 dock that lets you put like 5 or 6 different cartridges in. And then like
Really?
with the remote, you can change the game.
That's
That
crazy.
is cool.
And when I saw it, I was like, I would really love something like that for Switch 2. Like, it's a really great idea Nintendo should jump on. It's kind of like those old CD disc changers that we used to have, but you just do the cart, and like when you press the button, it just activates which slot of which cart slot is activated. I would love something like that. If I could just grab, 5 or 6 physical games and leave them docked the whole time, that would be lovely. Yeah, because changing it, it's not a big deal. It's very minor, but you do a minor thing 1,000 times and it really shows up. Changing out the cartridge on the Switch 2 is, it's like it's not as nearly as good as a CD. You got to like flip the tab and like if you're like me, I got to get up and my dock is like kind of lower towards the ground in my cubby. So I got to bend over, lift the tab. Not when you lift the tab, you can knock the whole Switch over.
I always lift the tab wrong because it's different from the Switch 1. So my muscle memory starts to pull up the wrong side.
Yeah, so I feel like I usually switch games more often when I'm actually playing handheld. than when I do docked.
And then it's like you get lazy and you put the cart like on the table next to it, and then your cat knocks it off and it goes under the table, and then you can't find it.
Yep. Like I bought all my No More Heroes games physically, and I'm like, I've been slowly buying digital copies as they go on sale because it's like, I don't want to keep swapping them. Like that's a game that every so often I just want to boot up and play for a bit.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
That was our last question.
Fun show. Long show.
Definitely.
Good
2
stuff.
hour show.
Mm-hmm.
But what a show. What a week.
I am going to be away from home next week, but I could probably tune in like on my friend's computer or on my phone.
Do we need to record? Could we record early?
Maybe
I'm going to be away from Thursday to Sunday.
Okay.
So we'll talk.
Yeah, we'll talk. If not, me and Delvin can man a show. Don't you go out of your way. If you
I thought Delvin said he couldn't be there next week.
Yeah,
it's on East. So Sunday is East.
Ooh, no. Let me handle it. I've had people that want to do it. Just let me do a show with a guest. I'll find somebody.
Okay, but just keep
I'll
in
get
mind
Sean
Sunday
or
is Easter.
Seth or somebody.
Just keep that in mind.
Yeah. No, I'll do something maybe like Friday night or something.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me ask some questions. Chat, let me know if you've got guests or something. Maybe I can just round something up with somebody.
Yeah,
maybe ask
I'll be
Jason.
out of town.
Maybe me and Jason can do something.
I'm going to visit my friends.
I am
Yeah. Have fun.
getting drunk somewhere in the stupor for my birthday weekend.
And also, maybe we'll just skip the week. Delvin and Dev said he might skip this week. It's like, that's okay. Sometimes it's okay to skip a week.
Oh.
But
Whatever,
I'll try to find something. I'll look around.
I could jump on my phone or whatever, but it's if you have other ideas, then
Enjoy your friends.
for it.
Enjoy your friends.
Okay.
That's more important.
We're just chilling. We're not doing anything specific. Well, yeah, we're just playing games.
Yeah,
together.
but I want to take you out of your time with your friends to record a podcast.
That's okay.
That's a good point.
It's like, no, enjoy
Let's
your
all
friends.
come on the show at the same time.
It'll be fun. I'll do something.
Okay.
We'll figure out something.
Sounds good.
You got enough friends.
I will be playing Life is Strange amongst other video games. So when I come back next time, I'll talk about all that.
Nice.
Yeah, next time I'll probably be here. I have a bunch of new stuff here, so there's that.
Mm-hmm. Exciting. Don't die, Delvin, if whatever explosions are happening over there.
Probably, I'll try not to. With Red Dawn going on outside.
The window. Get out.
And we will see you next time, Koopalings. Take care.
Peace. Whenever you're ready.
All right. This is Frederick from Fire Emblem Awakening. And I forgot the line already. What?